Here we go.
See, I think that the banner should have gone a little bit over.
A little bit more.
Because you're blocking the logo.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
feel
know
like
what?
the video's like off.
Will you hit the power button on it's on the other side? It's like right by the sticker there. Thank you. All right, so we are actually live now.
We are.
I'm just testing the volume here.
Okay.
I don't hear us.
You should because I just did it 2 seconds ago, so you gotta wait.
Well,
There's a delay.
I don't like the delays.
okay then.
Boom!
Yay!
Audio!
Hey, there's 8 people in our chat.
Ooh.
Already?
So,
Nice.
the other thing I forgot to say too on
But
our
they're
call,
not- they're not-
it doesn't say who it
They're not
is.
talking to us yet.
So,
though.
I was
That's
gonna say too,
rude.
maybe for next month you can put, like, say hi.
Or right now?
Or I'm gonna say put in the chat, say
Maybe
hi.
They should have done it already.
Yeah, say hi right now.
I'm just saying.
Say hi when
That's what not rude
you
people do.
tune
We cannot
in,
tell.
friends. Okay, so, we're here.
Hey, there's Kim again.
It's me, I'm just talking to myself.
Hey.
Yay!
Always.
Alright, so we gotta not look at this direction, but
We'll look
more
over
at this
here.
direction. Stare at Nicole, basically.
Staring at Nicole.
Our live studio audience.
Yay.
Right?
Here, let me turn
Alright.
this so I can actually see like if someone makes a question.
There you go.
There you go.
Cool man, cool.
You gotta do these, Nicole.
I still like to.
Oh,
I gotta fix my.
Yeah.
Everybody like my slippers,
There we go.
my dog socks. They're right on full display today. I like it. Well, this is not endorsed by this beverage.
Doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna do one
I
quick
think my
thing
slides
though.
are pretty cool too.
Oh, cool. We're just showing off our fashion.
We are.
We got Ghostly Haunting shirts.
I only had myself
Studio
when I was
audience,
doing this
look at
stuff, so yay.
Well, it works now, you know. Oh, it's my child. He is watching.
Hi, Mikey.
Whoa!
Hello,
Alright.
child. Hello, cheese man.
Alright.
There he is.
I don't get that, but alright.
That's it. He's calling himself on his games now as
He's like-
Cheese Man or Mr. Cheese or
Mr.
yeah.
Cheese.
I don't know.
Good
It's-
for you.
Hey, you do you, dude. We don't mind.
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so we're back this month.
we are.
Even though we started out with some bullshit already, but you know.
That's all we do, Jeff.
I
Is
know.
bullshit.
I know.
The bullshittery.
So,
I do like this angle though because we
got-
can't see up the stairs like we did last.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyway.
I know. But yeah, I'm actually not centered. It's Mandy that's centered. Damn it.
Yes.
She's not Jeff. I'm Jeff.
What?
What?
Yeah, I know. It's confusing,
I'm so
right?
confused right
I
I
now.
know.
thought I was Jeff.
I know. I'm Jeff though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Kim.
Are you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Anna couldn't make it because she had a family emergency, so she's not with us today. But hopefully she tunes in at some point. I told her to, but you know.
Yeah.
We have Mandy. I mean, you know.
Oh,
sure are pretty,
Jeff. Mama says you're pretty.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
So we got
have a-
Jeremy watching.
I tried.
Chris at
Awesome.
Factory. We got Michael, my son, and Bubba both watching from my house.
Yay.
Alright.
So-
And then we have Maggie over here. Wait, let's make sure it works. Yes!
Oh, look at that.
I know.
Tarot specialist.
Yup, I
yes.
spelled tarot wrong. But that's okay.
Yeah, but you know, she's got the extra R. It's fine.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's fancier.
Yeah, I have
Right.
spelling issues sometimes.
It's okay.
But that's who that
She
is.
was Mari, right?
No.
Oh, Chris says I'm Chris.
Maggie. Oh,
It says Maggie May.
okay.
I
This
was
is
like,
tarot.
don't
It
do
looks
that
like
to
tarot
me.
with 2 R's. This is tarot
can't
with 2
read,
R's.
Kim.
Oh, that's
Don't
right.
do that to me because I'd have jumped up to go fix it really quick.
So,
All right.
yeah. So, what have you been up to, Jeff?
Chris. That was awesome.
Playing video games.
Oh, exciting.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this month alone,
Yeah.
3,000 achievement points.
Damn.
I know. I'm proud to say that.
What game do you play?
All of them.
All of them.
Wow.
I've been that bored, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, you know, it's okay. You're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying your time off of work.
Yeah.
You went on a trip.
Yup, I
Yeah,
did. That was
yeah.
at the beginning of the month, though.
Yeah.
But that
that's
was fun.
Since the live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup,
Since
it's
the last live.
We got the mudding done down here.
So
and
fabulous down
sanded.
here.
So the basement's basically done.
And then he made me move furniture when I got here.
Help with the echo.
We're trying to help with the echo. We did get you guys' feedback that some of our activities were a little loud last month, and we're a little sorry, I guess. But also, not really much we can do about it.
I was here.
We're
I feel
working
your
on
pain.
We're working on it.
I'm
It was,
always
honestly,
working on it.
Yeah,
What
we're
are you
always
talking
working on new things.
No.
So,
Yeah, and what have you done, Kim?
nothing. I've been sitting at home. Christmas stuff. That's it. It's been pretty boring. I went Christmas shopping. Haven't been working. It's been sad. Oh, we went to that event.
Oh yeah,
at,
we did.
Michelle's place.
Yeah, Michelle.
Wicked,
Yeah.
Wicked's
How'd that
Place
go?
on the Moon.
It was all right. I mean,
It was fun.
It
She
was-
showed us
it
that
was-
table thing.
yeah.
Table tipping?
Motion detected at
Yeah.
the front door. Is your Amazon package here?
Probably.
Yeah. Scuba Steve!
Oh.
I love Scuba Steve!
Uh,
I don't even know you, but I
no.
like your name.
But no, yeah, it went all right. I mean, it was just before Christmas though,
Right.
so
Yeah. It was fun though. We had some interesting people. I got my one nail done by a nice lady. And then Michelle showed us this thing she's been doing on the table. We didn't take any video though because really not much
no.
happened with it. But we got out the Ouija board and had some people stop by and say hi. But it was
Right.
cool. It was cool. Yeah, and our friend Lord Mock made it. Look
Yep.
at that, Jeff with the button.
I know. I
It's
know.
like he's a professional.
And I am told to say
That's
hi to Jeremy.
I said
Thank
hi to
you
Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy.
for working his butt off for me.
Yeah,
right
thanks.
now.
Decorate my room
Thank you.
double. Make sure my room looks nice.
I
Maggie,
don't, I don't
Just
have a
yelled at me.
switch. Sorry.
yeah, Mandy, what you been up to? Anything exciting?
Not really.
No? You haven't been hard at work planning for your event that's coming up?
Yes.
Yeah, what's that
New
coming
Year's.
up? You can go ahead and say it if you
Okay,
want.
back
I'll let
to
you.
that.
Plug yourself.
January 1st and 2nd, we're doing an event, a Krampus Christmas event, Factory of the Dead.
You don't sound thrilled about it. How about we take two?
Take two. I don't sell myself that well. Factory of the Dead, downtown Saginaw. We're doing a Krampus event, January 1st and 2nd.
Cool.
Come check us out.
I'm gonna look for information on your Facebook page.
Alright, Facebook page.
Sounds like a plan.
Because that's, where you can find all the best information.
You're making me blush.
Right.
See what I did?
Everybody loves Krampus.
Yep, and I'm gonna
Brandon.
get that video done this week too.
Jeff, are you gonna
Oh, God.
come and do some ghost hunting with us again?
Yes.
Cool.
Jeff
So-
will be there too.
I
Let's
will.
say watch for some ghostly hauntings
I'll be
videos
there.
from inside of
Yep.
the factory. Maybe you'll get to see Bruce use a Ouija board again.
Live.
That is definitely.
I am thrilled about it, but I'm gonna tell you, I was sick of Christmas before Christmas.
Yeah.
That's all.
When you have to double decorate
oh,
your house and your haunted house. I remember
It's
the
a lot
year
of
that we
work.
did it. When Exit 13 did the Christmas event, I was like, can we be done with Christmas yet? Like,
Right.
it's fun and all, but when you have decorate like a giant building and your house, it's like,
yeah.
no, thank you.
Like last year, me and behind the scenes Nicole,
Oh, Lumberjack Steve.
we did
Okay.
a whole bunch of presents.
Lumber flock.
Well, like
flock.
500 empty boxes.
Chris wants you to know your slides are mismatched.
What?
Your side.
You're not.
I'm not.
We all look.
Always match.
You got us.
You got us, Chris.
Dick.
So and then do you want to introduce yourself?
Maggie.
Oh, I'm Maggie May. I do tarot readings and I own a haunted boutique that sells clothes, like with skulls and stuff on them.
And we linked that
Your
on
business.
our Instagram page. So those of you that follow us on Instagram, I tagged you, I think.
Okay, cool.
Haunted Boutique.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Who's she
Gotcha.
reading? I'm gonna assume.
It's gonna be me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know me.
I know.
I know.
She don't
But
know
we'll,
me
we'll do
either.
that
She
in
doesn't know
just
me
a
either.
few minutes.
Just kidding.
We'll do that in just a few
I
minutes.
prefer to not know someone when
Right.
I'm
See?
reading.
But you don't have that.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
so you
I
can see
agree.
Because I know
Yeah.
absolutely nothing about
Right.
him.
No, that's good. Honestly, I'm a big skeptic. Everybody knows that watches enough of this shit that, and I've hurt some feelings before, and it's okay. But it is, I think that is the best way to go about it, because then I'm not going to be like, well, you're Jeff's best friend, and you know.
Right. We're not even
You know?
Facebook friends, so like
Right.
I see
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
he posts.
You know nothing.
I
Jeff
don't
doesn't
know.
post anything anyway.
He doesn't.
He wouldn't give anything away that way
He's
either.
boring.
Like every time he posts something, he's like, and I still can't tag Maggie May, and then she would
Because he
tag me in
doesn't
the
know how to
comments.
do all that stuff.
No, it won't let me. It literally won't let me.
Because
I
we're not
changed
friends.
yours.
She might have blocked.
Oh yeah, it's because you're not friends. Christmas.
Oh, well, whatever.
Well,
Mandy does.
But
it.
either way, we got it. We got this. Unlock.
When shit happens, you know.
So yeah, very exciting times.
Mhm.
And then don't forget also, guys, that like you can ask questions anytime you want. Just type it in, and we're gonna read you on the chat. We have our phones, tablets out, not because we're ignoring you or because you're boring, because
That's how we read the text.
that's how we see what you're saying to us.
I don't.
And there's also a television over here that we're looking at. And we have a live studio audience today.
yes,
Yeah.
we do.
You
We
know,
have a
look,
special audience.
We're
Cool.
looking in weird places. Bubba says the movement of our mouths doesn't match the sound. There's really not much we can
I can't.
do about that, but thank you.
I can't. deal with
Maybe
that.
pause.
I was gonna say talk slow.
I can't deal with that right now, Bubba.
Pause and then unpause. I don't know. That sometimes that helps. And then shout out to my lumberjack. I see you. My friend,
Lumberjack.
my lumberjack friend is watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What fruit
Cool.
is that?
he's from Transworld.
Oh,
My
really?
Transworld friend.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Tracy's watching. Where's Tracy's thing?
Nice.
Where's
She's
Tracy's?
not a top fan anymore.
Oh,
I put her
damn.
into Facebook, so you don't get it.
Tracy! We don't have a thing. But hi, Tracy.
Hi. You could have had a thing, but
Oh,
yeah,
she fell off of the top fan this month. I'm so
You did.
sorry.
you did.
Gotta keep up those. We haven't really been posting that much, I guess. So I guess that's
No,
fair.
that's fair.
So, but
I
anyway,
leave it up to Kim.
I am a top fan of myself. So
I know. I earned a badge like months ago for myself.
I earned that badge in like 1985
Damn. Wow.
because that's when I started realizing how cool I was.
Where's Colette? Waiting on her, right?
Oh yeah. Tracy says I want a thing. Well, maybe next month.
You gotta earn that thing.
Oh shit.
You gotta earn
She's,
the
you're
call
still.
out.
I
That
still
badge.
know that you're our number one. I
Yeah.
still know that you're our number one, Tracy, because I see your
But, yeah.
interactions. But yeah. So anyway, that's what's
Sorry,
the
Facebook says you're
excitement.
not.
Facebook did not
I go by
give
Facebook.
you on our generated list of top fans for the month. That's what Jeff makes.
That's what I make
Get
those off of. Yep.
Yeah.
I do want to say I got some of those candles for Christmas.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
The special Emily candles?
Yes, special
Fun.
Emily candles, so I can talk to her.
They're like
I'm excited.
the
They twist
you twist the
the
Flame?
flame, and then
Oh.
you find that sweet spot, so that it's not on and it's not technically off either, and that way they can interact with it.
so like the spirit can turn on the candle basically. Like if you ever watch a ghost hunting show and they do it with a flashlight where they're like, hey, make the flashlight go on if you yes and blah blah blah. We just Jeff does it with the candles with our little girl
That's
ghost at the haunted house because that's what
She always
sees.
turns them on to get
Oh,
your
Tracy's been
attention.
sick. I'm sorry, Tracy.
Oh.
Hopefully you're feeling better. It sucks to be sick. Nobody likes
It really
that.
does. Yeah,
But
so
yes,
I'm really hoping she comes and visits.
That'd be
me,
cool.
so-
that would be cool.
Where's
Or
she
anybody.
from? You know?
Tracy?
Yeah.
She's from around here. We were talking about Emily though.
Yeah.
Took us
Oh,
two different
never
conversations
mind.
at once.
Come on, Mandy, keep up.
Oh man.
All right, so tell
yeah.
us your story that you have.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell a spooky story. It's not really spooky, but so and my husband is watching, so he knows this story. But so my family, my grandfather died in like 1991, and then every year after that, when I was at my grandparents' house, Christmas Eve, you would basically hear him in her basement, moving around, doing stuff, going up and down the stairs, because that was where like the Christmas presents were hiding. So it was always like, that was the night that you would just hear the most activity at my grandparents' house for whatever reason. And so Christmas morning, Jeff, you were gonna knock over this makeshift table with your foot.
I'm being careful.
I saw it go.
I see nothing
I
go.
did. Then somebody else moved the table.
It's very possible that could be a thing.
So I was looking at my husband, and behind him on the wall, I have one of those like command strips, and I have like a thing that hangs on my door, and when it's off to have a seasonal decoration up, that's where it hangs, and then I have like a ghost that I put in front of it, and it's just a piece of fabric and some like a pool noodle. Anyway, so it's not anything heavy, and it's been there forever, and all of a sudden the whole thing like yeeted itself off the wall and flew. Like the ghost went like, "Woo, I'm a ghost!" and
Yeeted.
And-
I love
and
that.
flew across the room. And I was like, "What the heck even happened?" And after my parents left and I was tidying up and stuff, I went to go look at it. Well, nothing on the command strip was broken, and it was one of those ones that's like the interlocking one. So I don't know. I mean, it could have been that. There's always that chance that like maybe somebody bumped it or something naturally happened with the technology of the command strip. But my husband and I were both like, maybe that was your family saying hi, because that was always like the spooky day. So, because then Christmas Eve is like Italian Christmas, so we were like, that's the crazy night. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Mandy, you got anything spooky happen at the haunted house when you've been there?
Not recently.
No.
I haven't really been been there the last couple of
shit,
weeks.
she's been slacking.
I haven't
Oh, I'm so stressed. I can't come and do it.
Punch him.
Excuse. I know it's an excuse now.
No,
So
it's not an excuse. You know how much work it is? I'm tired.
Tired.
I'm exhausted.
Are you sure
Tired.
it's not old age tired?
Yeah,
Shit.
probably.
Death,
Oh.
yeah.
Damn, Jen.
I'm
Savage.
old age tired too.
Savage.
Alright?
Savage.
I know.
No.
I'm old age
How
tired.
dare you.
We have 11 people watching
Okay.
now.
What can I say?
Very exciting.
Um.
I'm gonna share this.
Yeah, I
one.
didn't have. Do you have any ghost stories to tell?
You good ones?
I was actually just talking about one today. I had, in my old house, I just brought a Ouija board that someone gave me into my house.
Mhm.
And I had a flashlight sitting on my entertainment center. And it just, it's like those push button ones
Yeah.
that click on and click off.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, it just started clicking on.
Creepy.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's weird. But you can hear the click, so it's like someone pushed the button.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, I just like go on about my day because that kind of stuff doesn't freak me out. And my ex-fiance came home and I was like, listen, this thing's clicking on and off. I just brought the Ouija board in here. I'm like, this is kind of weird timing. And he's like, whatever. He's like, you're just imagining things. 10 minutes later, it started doing it again. And then like every night that we had that Ouija board in the house, like music would play at night. Like that only him and I could hear. And like we went outside, we were like trying to like figure out where it was coming from, but I didn't say anything for a few days because I thought it was just me. And then I finally said something and he's like, I hear it too.
Oh,
So I don't know, we never figured it out, but I got rid of the Ouija board and I
what'd you do with it?
I gave it to somebody.
Oh.
but I was like, hey, this stuff's happening. Like,
Here you go.
She passed on.
Bubba,
Right.
Bubba, your comment doesn't make any sense.
What?
Y'all need.
You want to talk 8? Bubba, what?
Damn it, dude! Speak English.
I don't know what you're saying, Bubba, so if that's a real question, I guess try again and autocorrect got you.
Yeah.
hate it when that happens.
Maybe, maybe that's not even him. Maybe it's a ghost!
Could be.
Might be.
Like those random text messages that my phone has sent in the
Yeah.
past. Yeah, those are weird.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd.
What else are we supposed to talk about?
I don't know. But it's mostly all about her.
Yes.
Our special
So,
guest.
Hog in the spotlight.
I know.
Well, we gotta do our
Have any of
intro
you ever had tarot readings before?
only by myself.
So you have tarot cards?
My husband and I both have
Listen.
tarot cards, but it's been years. I don't even know where mine is anymore, but I have that fairy deck from that guy that does the fairy drawings. I can't remember his name right now. And my husband is like a writer deck. I don't know. It just kind of like stopped being a thing that we did. I don't
Things
know.
like you get into it. Like I've kind of been into it off and on over the years. So it's
Mhm.
like I get out of it, then I get back into it. It's just kind of back and forth.
Bubba says, wow, that's not what I typed
Tarot.
at all. I mean, I would hope not, but it didn't make sense.
It really didn't, dude.
Wow, that's not what I typed it out.
Have you had a beer or two? Like. I
No,
don't know.
he's out of beer.
Oh shit! Whoa!
Yeah, we got the
So yes, I've never had anybody else do a reading for me other than like my friend was like, oh, let me use your deck, and then I was like, I don't really think that makes
Yeah.
any sense for me, but
Yeah, I don't
other
like
than that.
people touching my actual tarot. I don't mind. I have oracle cards too, which a lot of people don't know what those are, but
Mhm.
they're just like cards that like give you like a direct message. where tarot cards is interpretive. So I don't mind if people touch my oracle cards, but I don't like when people like use my tarot deck.
Right.
You know, it's
You
like.
make me want
Makes
to just
sense.
go and touch it.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you touch it, it's not a problem. But like when people try to like read with them, that's
Oh.
when I like.
Well, then
I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
no, that makes sense.
I'm like, you're putting your energy
Mm-hmm.
into it.
Kind of
and
like
it's
the Ouija board that like
Yeah.
we have at the haunted house, and so many people have touched it. It
Mm.
really doesn't work well anymore. You don't
Yeah.
get as clear
Mhm.
answers.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah, so like, cause like it's out as a decorative piece basically, and customers touch it all the time.
Right.
So I get what you're saying.
I'm like, I gotta
now.
stage this. You touched it.
I feel like Mia kind of took over our Ouija board.
Yeah, she told me that the other
Yeah,
day.
she just took it over. and played
Tracy
with it.
says you didn't try to talk to the flashlight flasher. You didn't try to talk to.
I was like, well, I kind of did. I was like, hello. I'm just, I was like,
Well, ghostwriting's not like your thing.
you don't
so
know.
I guess,
I'm just
yeah.
like, I don't know what you want, but like, I'm just gonna be over here doing the dishes. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
I guess
I don't get
flash
freaked
voice if
out
you
by
need
it.
to, like, pick up a taco for you. Or something.
yeah, it's just, I was just like, okay.
Yeah. So do you like follow the thing where some people say like you can't buy your own tarot cards? Is that a thing
Well-
for you? I know everybody's got different ideas about that.
The thing is, like, you're supposed to be given your first deck.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not that you can't buy your own, but like your first deck should always be a gift to you.
Gotcha.
So, like, I've bought like my daughter cards and stuff like that, and like some friends, like I'll buy them cards.
Mhm.
But my first deck I actually bought myself, which I don't have that deck anymore. But
I bought mine at Spencer's.
yeah, I got mine at Barnes and Noble, like my first deck that
Right.
I bought. You know, like
They're only supposed to
they
be
actually have a
props.
great section for like witchcraft and all
Yeah,
that stuff. So
mhm.
I can go in there and like read stuff for hours. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That
I'm kind of
there's
jealous that you can do that though.
Yeah.
read.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Mandy doesn't know
You
how to
can-
read,
you can,
guys.
I play tarot. I don't read them.
She plays them like they're playing cards. She's like, let's play war.
I mean, you know what I'm saying though. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
was
just
saying
don't-
you're in a bookstore and you were like, I'm
You
jealous
don't-
that
you
you
don't
can
have that
read.
elementary
See what
school.
I'm
Right?
saying
I'm jealous
here?
that you can read.
Okay.
You got me.
She's illiterate.
I know.
I mean, like, really anyone can read tarot cards, but like, if you don't have like that kind of intuitive thing behind you, like,
Mhm.
you don't really know what to do with what's coming up. Like, you can
Right.
read it just how it is,
Right.
but if you can't like interpret it somehow, like, it doesn't really help anybody.
No,
so.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
That definitely
a lot
makes
of
sense.
And sometimes it's kind of overwhelming too. Like, you pick up on other people's energy, and it's just like, it's hard to read for some people.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff is just
Some people have like a
Oh.
block, you know, like if they're not.
Yeah.
The old block.
The old block.
The
I
old
always hear
block.
about that
We
block.
always hear
Yeah.
about somebody being blocked. Yeah.
It's in.
I've never had that happen like when I'm reading someone, but
No.
like some people do have that like.
We've heard that.
Like a
Like
wall,
wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. For sure, for sure.
I mean, I like to turn on my own wall sometimes because I get
You have
overwhelmed
to.
by other people's
you have to,
energy.
yeah,
So
definitely.
like, if someone's like super emotional or anything, like even when I'm in a store, like I feel it.
yeah.
Really?
Like even if they're like behind me in line or whatever, I'm just like, okay, I can't do it.
I'm
going over here.
Again. I was like, we had 13, magic number 13, but then 2 of them went away.
Wow, that's rude.
Right there at the top. Oh, you gotta click live chat,
She's like, I'm not seeing these messages.
and then right there, see where it says at the top,
Oh yeah.
11,
Wow.
but it doesn't say
I
who.
know, I don't
There's
know.
still
You
not
might
like a
have to
list
just
of
put
who.
your stuff down.
No,
You
it
know
doesn't
how to
say
work
who.
it.
But like just a
Yeah, it just says the
reminder
messages.
to anybody that wants to ask a question at any time, feel free. If not, we're just gonna keep asking each other weird questions and talking about weird
Yeah.
Just
stuff.
talking about
But-
weird stuff.
Just questions. Just ask questions. And
Right.
questions and more questions.
Just keep going. And it can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about tarot. It can be about the paranormal. It can be about anything. And if we're not comfortable
I have
answering, we'll just tell
questions.
you.
Okay.
For you
question.
guys,
What? Okay.
your first paranormal experience ever.
Oh, jeez.
Oh lord.
You have to think
Because I don't
mine-
know, I don't know really anything about you guys. So
Mine was here in the house when I moved in. Christmas of 2016.
okay, so it's not really that long ago.
No,
Okay.
I was watching TV and I heard a pop, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something go flying, and it was part of an ear on a Mickey Mouse ornament that we've had for like 20 years,
Wow.
and it just goes flying off, and I almost stepped on it trying to look for whatever it was, and I I didn't understand it because I had just had surgery, so my mom would come over. She's like, "You gotta have your tree up." No, I don't. But so I took it off to glue it, and I put one on that we glued because we checked them all just to make sure. And I put that one on. I shoved it, on the tree far into the branch, so that if it was gonna come unglued, it would just kind of fall into the tree and get caught. If not, it would just soft padding up until the carpet.
Right.
And I woke up the next morning and the ornament was laying parallel with the ribbon, almost the same spot as the globe part of that ear was. Yeah, and that
It's like, no, I'm trying to say something.
right. And I mean, okay, I could see if the thing rolled, but to have the ribbon right there, I was like, no, what's going on? Because that thing was shoved. Like, that thing should not have come off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was parallel. I was like, okay, all right. Like, I know you're here now.
Yeah. And then went from there.
I mean, I always kind of thought, and this probably was like a trick of my eye, but the front living room that I had was my actual living room for a little while, and I thought through the see-through curtain I had that I thought I saw, something go back and forth on occasion.
On the inside or the outside?
On the inside, in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching TV and all that other stuff, so I mean, it could have just been, the way things were hitting and all this other stuff. But there was one night I was going to bed, and I was walking in towards my room, and I stopped. Like, there was just some black figure-ish, like, right there. And he was standing there, and I just was like, I don't know what's going on. And I was just like, I just want to go to bed. Like, that's all I want to do. And it was like I blinked, and whoever it was gone, and I just went to bed.
Did you think it was like an actual person maybe at first, or
you
just knew it was like
it was
something?
Is that might have been before the Christmas tree thing. I don't remember. Those two kind of were close enough. But then I really started to find out that there was something when I started to remodel the room up there where you came in at. That's when I had like my Alexa device out there. It was randomly popped on, and it was like, I don't know the answer to that question, please ask again. And I was watching TV, and I was like, what's this going on? Like, what am I hearing? I walk out there, and this is her answering. And I knew it didn't pick up my TV because I had my main one like literally right next to it, and that thing didn't even go off.
Right.
And so it was just, okay, this is weird, like, okay, whatever. And then this was like the next day or 2 days later, again, watching TV, and the one in my bedroom goes off and says the same thing, that it can't answer the question. And, try again. And I walked in there, and I saw the light on, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because again, the main one didn't start anything.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, we can stop.
Right.
I figured it was the owner. I figured he was here. It seemed to make sense.
Did he pass away in the house?
No, he passed away in the hospital, but I mean, he's owned the house since it got built.
Oh,
so,
right. So there's an attachment there.
Yeah, I mean, it was always a guess, honestly. Like, I didn't really know, but
Now we know.
but yeah, now we know for sure. But it was always
He goes
just
everywhere
like
with us now.
it was just a random
does.
thought. Yeah.
He goes on our investigations with us. Mandy talks to him.
She did, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was like the first couple.
That's pretty cool.
And some other random stuff had happened, like my mom. I overdrank one day, and I literally couldn't pick myself up off the floor. So she's banging on all my windows, trying to get me to open the door. It was locked. It's always locked. I don't leave it unlocked. And she's like, I was just about to smash in some window somewhere. And I was like, I'm glad you didn't. She's like, that door was locked. She's like, I couldn't, I was like, I was banging on windows and this and that. And she's like, that door was locked. And she's like, by the time I got back to it, I tried it again just to see. And she's like, I could open it. And like, well, that door was locked.
Tom's
She's like,
like,
it
"Let me
couldn't have been.
help
It's like it couldn't have been locked. No, it's always locked. Like, I never not leave it locked. I made a habit of doing the deadbolt and stuff like that. So there was that too. That was before I really knew what and who all was here. But yeah, so I chalked it up. It's like, oh, well, maybe.
So there's more than one here?
There's lots, yeah. It's fun.
11.
Wow.
Well,
He's
one
got a
is-
portal in his garage.
One's a new addition who appears that he's liked me and he's just gonna stick around. He's like,
Tracy wants to know what you got delivered.
11?
11, wow.
oh, Ethernet cords and a switch so that I can
The light
hook stuff
switch?
up. No, like a Ethernet
Oh.
hub thing.
There you go, Tracy. Real exciting delivery here
Yeah.
at the Costa de Joe.
Yeah.
Not cool. Yay, Merry Christmas.
Andy, do you want to answer?
Besides for at the haunted house,
Like, what was your first
my
ever
first-
in life?
as a kid, my grandma Redburn passed away in 1989. I was a young kid. She had gave my sister a little music box. And my mom had put it in the living room. And just one night randomly it started making music, whatever. And then we thought it was kind of awkward. Could have been the batteries, I don't know. But yeah, we kind of just thought that's what was happening at the time. But other than that, I really haven't had a lot of experiences. Except for at like the old gore grounds in the school. A
There's that one part of the school that was
a
not fun.
lot more
Yeah.
happened there than what does at the factory, to be honest.
Right.
But as
That's funny because it's less haunt. It was less haunted
Right.
than the factory.
Right.
Like the school itself, the part where you guys had the haunt,
yeah.
it was like nothing.
The other
But then the
school,
other
though,
school, I no,
the basement.
that was spooky. But that's weird. It's kind of funny though that you had more experiences at like a less haunted
right.
building, but also that was the bad side of the building. That
Right.
wasn't good.
Nope,
It
just
was
as a,
really no
that's the
fun
only
over
thing I
there.
can remember as a kid really questioning. Like, could
Yeah.
this be, something?
Could this be spooky?
Could this be my grandma? But I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
I'm skeptical. I'm very skeptical.
You should be. Everybody should be.
So, yeah.
That's my stance.
It's not
on it.
exciting.
Well, I
That's-
mean,
that's
if you
right.
can like find a reason why this might be happening, it's
Right.
like,
Absolutely. That's what I was looking like. Is there another reason? Is there something else going on here? Or is this for real? And if it's for real, hey, go with it. Like, I believe I'm skeptical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've had a ton of experiences.
Like I always investigate beyond.
Yep.
Like if the door swings open, I'm gonna find a reason why it's doing
yeah,
that.
first,
No,
yeah.
Was that your
wait.
phone?
was my watch.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck was that?
No, it was my watch. Apparently, I made a movement goal, which I do not set myself goals. I don't know what my watch is thinking. I don't have those, but I guess we walked around enough today for it to
Oh,
be
yeah.
excited. Maybe I don't know. But I guess my dad died in 1983, and I've kind of just always, he's been around my grandma's house since then, and then my grandpa died, and he's always been around there, so I couldn't tell you like what it was that was like the first thing, because it kind of like I grew up basically in a haunted house.
so it happened a
and
lot.
It happened a lot,
Yeah.
but it was always my family, so it was like, this is normal, this is not weird. But I would see, like, my dad was in a wheelchair, and I would see like his wheel go around the corners. That was probably residual, because if you're gonna be a ghost, why would you show up in a wheelchair?
Right.
Like if you can choose your form, which that's debated too, who knows. But and then my grandma's house, like her bedroom after my grandma passed, she never slept in there, and there was a big mirror in there, and I hated, like, it was about the size of this banner, and I couldn't sleep in the room because the mirror, I swear, was a portal. And I would look into the mirror and see stuff, and you would feel someone touching you at night. And so I was like, no, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
sleep.
that's creepy.
I'm gonna go sleep in a different room. So I went and slept in a different room and just kind of made that like Jeff has his bedroom as his protected space. I was like, this is my protected space. Nobody can come in here. But my son and my husband would sleep in my grandma's room with no problems, except for my husband would feel someone tickling his feet. But that's it. Like,
Don't touch my feet.
Right? No, and he hates having his feet
Right.
touched.
I will kick you in your ghost face.
Yeah, he really hates having his feet touched. So, like, honestly,
That's
for
like a
him,
prank.
yeah,
That's like a
that's
prank.
not cool. Don't touch my
Yeah,
feet no
no.
more. But yeah, it was it just was normal to me. So when I started working at the haunted house and there was like ghosts everywhere and people were like, oh, it's haunted, I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. They're like, you're not scared? I'm like, no, why would I be? Like,
Right.
Jeff and I will go in there and turn off all the lights and just sit in the dark, and it's like, man, this is fine. Everybody else is like, no, I'm too scared. So it's just kind of normal to me because it's been around my whole life, but whoa, wow.
I think a lot
I
of people don't
Damn.
want to believe because they're so
Yeah.
scared
Yeah.
that if it's
My
true,
house,
what might
my
happen.
rules.
Yeah, I think that's cooler though, honestly, like to have choices.
Yeah.
Like if it's for real and you can be like, I want to go hunt, and it's not even necessarily like where you died, it's a place that was important to you for some reason, or just a place that you showed up at and you were like, this is cool, I like it here, I'm gonna hang out and
Right.
just bug these people.
Right.
Like that sounds lit to
True.
me. Like that sounds really great, and I can't wait to be a ghost someday.
Me too.
But I don't want to die
You're
anytime
like
soon.
prank people.
Yeah, like I don't want to die. I'm not saying I
Don't
want to
tickle
die.
my feet if you die
Right.
before me.
I will not.
Thank you.
I got you. But yeah, it's just kind of like normal. I don't know. And then we started doing ghost hunting, and then that's our job.
Mhm.
That's cool.
It was weird.
Yeah.
So now we're best friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Some days I regret it.
Some days he's like, why did I ever go to that haunted house that day? Because now he works there too.
No kidding. Poor Jeff.
I just wrangle all my friends and do you want a job at haunted house?
It's alright. I mean, it was kind of boring most of the times this year just because. So I
Right.
sat out there with my Echo Buds in my ear and I had the app going and I was like, hey guys.
He has a spirit box going in his ear. While he was out there, he does our wanding to make sure people
Oh, okay.
don't have weapons, which
Or
is an important
lighters.
job. Or lighters, yeah, that was the hot button topic this
It's all
year.
worse than my security
And
manager.
yeah, so he was out there
Hey,
listening
you give me a job,
to
I'll
the
do it.
spirit box. How many lighters did you confiscate this year?
380. It could have been more, but I didn't know I was supposed to confiscate them for the first 2 days. So I could have had probably an easy like
Oh, yeah.
450. Easy.
So what's with the lighters? Why do you confiscate the lighters?
It's just
Lighter
like
things.
dangerous. Like people like try to smoke in the. Honestly, they
Oh.
really do try to smoke in the haunted
That's some
house.
pepper spray.
And it's really
Yeah.
flammable.
Yeah.
I mean, we do our best, obviously, but think about that whole building setting on fire and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that stuff. No, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I don't know, and it sets off the metal detector, so it messes with like, is this a weapon or is this a lighter?
Mhm.
So we're not as bad as some
I just
places
don't
won't even let you bring a bag in at all. Like
Yeah, I
there's a
think
couple
that
haunted
shouldn't be
houses
a
I've
thing at
been
all.
to, like you can't take anything in except for your phone and your wallet.
Shit, phones shouldn't even
I have
be
the
allowed.
hiccups. Well, that's where your ticket is.
Oh, fair.
That's where your ticket lives. So they kind of have to. So what was yours?
Actually, the first thing that I remember is actually I was a twin when I was born, but I didn't know I was a twin.
Oh.
And when I was 7, I had an experience where a spirit told me I was a twin, and I needed to ask my mom about it.
Oh wow.
And
Oh.
I went to my mom. My mom never talked about it, never told me about it. They didn't know I was supposed to be a twin when I was born, and I had health problems, and my mom was having health problems when I was born. So it was kind of like they were just happy I was okay. They didn't even like think about my twin.
Right.
So they just never discussed it. And I went to my mom. I was like, I know I have a twin. Like, what'd you do with my twin? Like, because like the spirit didn't tell me anything.
Right,
It's
they
just
were
like,
just like,
it was like a
"Wow."
message. You know, it was just like, you have a twin. So like I went to her and I was like, I know I'm a twin. Where's my twin?
Yeah.
And she just looked at me like completely horrified, like, because she knows
How
that
do
they
you
never
know
have
this?
talked about it. Not
Yeah.
even our family members knew that I was a twin. So she's just like staring at me, and I'm like, what? And she's like, well, you actually are a twin, and your other twin didn't make it.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So like at that age, you don't really understand how that works. And it was like when I was older, I was like, it started really bothering me, like, you know, like kind of like part of you's missing type of thing. So I went and seen a psychic medium, and she told me, she's like, there's nothing to feel bad about. Your twin was never actually supposed to like walk this earth.
Oh, okay.
She said that they only came with you because you didn't want to come back to earth, and you had unfinished business. You needed to learn like independence or whatever. So they decided to take this journey with you but they weren't actually supposed to be born.
They were just along for the ride.
Yeah, she's like, they were just there to hold your hand so that you would actually come back.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
cool. That's interesting.
I was like the craziest reading ever in my life because I didn't really tell her a lot. I was just like very,
right.
like the most minimal thing ever. And it was like, kind of made me feel better, you know. I'm like, hopefully that's true.
I mean,
you know.
At least the part with the twin was
Yeah.
true. Like, it would have been crazy if you would have been like, Mom, and she was like, I don't even know what you're talking
Right,
about.
yeah.
Like, that's crazy. But I guess, at least, you know, you had that validation that at least part of it was, you know,
Yeah.
that part of it was true. So maybe the rest of it is too. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's
I
interesting
mean,
for sure.
it made me feel better.
Right.
Like,
No,
at the end of
it's-
the day, it made me feel better. So I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, and
It's
she
really
and
interesting.
I had gone to her. I don't know if you guys know who Maria Shaw is.
Mhm.
She's like a celebrity psychic reader.
Oh,
like,
no, yeah.
She's
Maybe
always
I'll
at
recognize her
102.5
myself.
like
Oh,
in Michigan.
Her?
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
really
so
listen to the
I've gone to
radio.
her a few times and like she has told me like so many things that have happened like down to the day.
Oh, wow.
Like
The only
she's
psychic
very
I met is
well.
Michelle, and she's never told me anything.
She constantly tells me, she's like, you just need to open up. I'm pretty open. I don't know what to
No,
tell you.
you're still pretty closed off,
you're
dude.
closed.
I was gonna
You're
say
very
you do
closed.
have a very closed off energy about
You're
you.
closed.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you're like stiff.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You are.
That's why Tom likes you.
Maybe that's why we chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's exactly why you and Tom get along. You guys are basically like the same person.
But you have a fun energy about you too, so it's
Mm.
not a bad thing.
Yeah, Jeff can have fun, especially if he gets a little too much fireball.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That hasn't happened.
That's
in
my
almost
drink
a
of
year.
choice.
Hasn't happened since my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh no, that
No,
wasn't even
Harry
that.
Potter
It
birthday.
was. Yes,
Yeah.
I forgot about Harry
Yeah.
Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter.
New Year's Eve. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
We went to
I wasn't
this,
invited. What?
We went to this Yule Ball thing in Grand Rapids, like us and Anna and my husband and another of our friend went up and we got a really nice hotel room with like a suite with different rooms for, you know, everybody to vibe in, and
At the couch.
Jeff got the couch. The girls took the bed, the one room, my husband and I took the other room, and then it was a fold out couch. Jeff just never folded it out. Even though I offered to help him.
I was pretty drunk
If
at
it's
the
just-
time.
But yeah, so we went, and the party didn't turn out to be like that amazing. We still had fun. Went back to the hotel room and just stayed up way too late, like drinking Fireball in the room. So
Yeah.
it was fun. But yeah, it was kind of like a Yule Ball where people dressed up, and like some people chose to get really fancy. I dressed like Harry Potter.
That's
So
And other people came in their pajamas.
yeah, some people.
So
came
it
in.
really
It was
wasn't.
a really big like variance of outfits
Yeah.
from like Jeff and Bubba, my husband, and they're like shirts with, you know, they look nice, so like nice medium level of dressed up, and then the girls, the other two girls were like fancy ball gowns and jewels and
That's
all
how
that
I
stuff.
would do it.
And yeah, they went to one end, and I was like, I'm gonna dress up like Harry Potter and do the wound and everything, and I'm gonna just run around like a crazy person all night. So it was, and then there was people there that just had clearly wandered off the street in their pajamas.
Right.
Here for it though.
It was fun. Yeah. Well, no, I even though I broke up with Harry Potter, I still like dressing up like, or I just broke up with J.K. Rowling. I still like to dress up like Harry Potter.
I've actually never watched a Harry Potter movie, but I
You
took
can
my
now
daughter
watch
to
it
the
now,
Harry
I
Potter
heard.
castle at
Yeah.
Universal Studios, which is
Yeah.
cool.
I'm so sad I missed part of it, and so I have to go back. And my son was having a freak out, so I couldn't
Oh,
go.
that's
I couldn't go in, and then I was like, "Sorry, Mikey, not trying to out you," but yeah, I missed that part, so I was kind of bummed by it. But yeah, so
And
that was
like,
that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, you. I was.
I was gonna say, I want to comment on Bubba's comment.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
You didn't get into a fight. They almost fought me, and
No,
I
I
was
think-
ready to go.
I think he's talking about the other fights that he had to go like calm people down. The
Oh,
ones that you don't even know that he had to deal
oh, that's fair.
with.
That's fair.
My husband's our head of security.
Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah. He's technically Jeff's boss.
Aw,
That's a haunted house.
That's funny.
And then I am too. I'm everybody's boss.
You make me laugh.
I know,
Jordan.
right?
We were
yeah,
talking
so-
about that earlier. We're like, what's Jeff really gonna do if we're there, not there by 4:30? Fire!
We're gonna go fire us for our ghost hunting job?
Yo.
Damn it.
Yup.
Good luck getting somebody as entertaining as me with so many cool pants.
Okay.
I'd have found somebody.
Cooler pants than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Slippers? What the hell?
What the hell, Mandy?
Sorry.
God.
I got food on my shirt again, Jeff.
Wow. At least it wasn't salsa.
I got gravy on it from the KFC. Anyway. So we have like an hour and 15 minutes
I
left.
can't
I know,
take you anywhere, Kim.
You can take me everywhere and it's great. Just sometimes it's awkward.
She's the loudest one in the store. I'm not gonna lie.
I still let us
Man.
anywhere. What are you talking about? So
I've been
does-
told I can be heard at the other end of the haunted house.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Jeff?
Oh, hold on, Bubba said something else. You don't know.
You don't know half the stuff he does.
Oh.
That's true. That's fair. Because I'm in my room doing.
He would
other
say some stuff to me, and I'm like,
He's
you
very
do.
important though.
He's very important.
I know,
He is.
but no, he'd be like, you don't even know what I dealt with after with all those people and their lighters. I'm
No,
like,
I don't.
like, what can you do?
Yeah, what are you
I mean,
gonna
what
do?
can you do?
Don't bring your lighters in. You've been told like
Crazy.
3 times.
Right?
Anyway.
What does our behind the scenes person have questions?
Nicole? No.
Wow.
Our
She's like,
live
don't put me
studio
on the spot.
She's
audience.
probably not even watching. She's just surfing the internet over
She
there.
knows, she knows about having weapons
How can she
taken
not
from her.
watch? She's literally right there.
I
I
was
need
talking
the-
about
I
you
need
about
the
scary
view.
Thing, by the
I
way.
need the view in the
I was
minutes.
talking about Sean. What? I was
And yeah,
talking about you about the security thing. I was talking about Sean.
Our 11 people watching also don't be shy. Chime in with a question.
Yeah, Bubba.
Yeah. You said
about
you do
anything.
something about yes or no questions.
Oh yeah, we can do yes and no questions. Too.
Or yeah, if you want her to pull a card for you for a yes or no question, she's willing to do
It's
that.
more like it has different answers, but it's more like a yes and no
Yes and
type
no's.
of
Easy.
vibe.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you want, what
Yeah.
then? No,
Well, we can do the reading so people can see,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
and then they'll be like, hey, I have a yes or no
Don't
question.
fall.
I'm excited.
Or
If you ask the question while she's doing the reading, we'll come back to it after
Yeah.
she's done so that there's not confusion. But you can ask a question anytime you want. Either a yes or no question for her to pull a card or
You guys can
about
talk for a
us.
minute.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like
Do your card shuffling.
I'm
and
gonna
such.
do that part
What?
and then kind of like analyze it.
Oh, okay,
so-
fine.
what you gotta do? What are you doing?
She's gotta go to the bathroom.
Again.
Hold your bladder.
She's got. Look at her. She's tiny.
I'm just glad she didn't
Oh,
go that way and like
um,
knock everything over.
Tracy says she doesn't know about cards at all. So do you want like a brief explanation of what tarot cards
well,
even
like
are?
tarot cards is like each card has its own meaning, and the meanings are interpretive. So I do card readings based off like my intuition of what the cards mean for that person. Anyone can do tarot readings, but if you're like an intuitive person, it helps a lot more because then you can be a little bit more detailed. It's actually pretty easy once you learn what the cards mean, but it's a lot of work reading. Like you have to like get a book and you have to read and you have to memorize. So that part's kind of hard, but if you have a little bit of intuitive nature to you, it's pretty straightforward once you learn the cards. You don't have to be like psychic or anything like that. It's not, tarot is not like being a psychic. And a lot of people like kind of misconstrue that. It's not, I don't think that I have psychic abilities at all, but I do get like intuitive feelings like based off of people's energy, and you can kind of feed off of that. I don't know if that helps describe it at all.
So you can do like a reading, like any kind of like just give Jeff some information about
Yeah, like
his life or what questions he might have or a
Yep.
direction he can go in or something like that. Basically,
yeah, and it,
from what I understand.
when you're like reading cards, it's kind of like guided by spirits.
Mhm.
I'm not the person that is determining these. It's
Gotcha.
more like spirit based. So once
There's a
it's
lot of those.
once it's laid out, it's up to me to interpret it. But like I'm not actually creating it. It's spirit guides, like your guardian angels, like whoever is like watching over that person that you're reading for.
Mm. Come on in, lady.
And if you don't believe in that stuff, it's really hard to like get messages. So
Right.
you know, like if you read for someone that's like really closed off in that nature, you're not really gonna get a whole lot.
Tracy, we are gonna do the best we can to kind of show the cards.
Yeah, I'll
but she'll
hold 'em
also
up.
like say
Yeah.
what the card is. Really, the only difference between like what her card looks like and any other tarot deck would just be the artist. So,
Yeah.
like,
And this
there-
is like a very basic tarot deck, so it's not. I'm like, I don't know if you guys can like see very well on that, but
kind of a weird glare.
That's
Yeah.
why I wanted to at least get the other camera because I could have mounted it, you know, to like look down and then had them like both on screen or something. But
Right.
what can you do?
We can also, like, she could just say, like, the thing, or maybe I could take a picture or whatever, and we can post them onto, whatever.
yeah, we
social
can take a
media.
picture of like the final layout.
Yeah, there you go. That'll be a nice post for our Instagrams.
Yep. Oh, show.
Mm-hmm. It's harping up really loud.
What are you doing?
She's watching
I'm
our
just trying
YouTube's
to-
now, she's
yeah.
chatting.
Facebook.
No, get back to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
See who's on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still missing. Live chat, there we go.
Excuse me.
There we go.
You caught up?
Yeah, just
All
hop.
right. Good.
Cool.
We don't
All
want you
caught
lagging behind.
up.
I know.
I'm trying to crack my back and it's just not working, and that's.
Yeah, that chair's probably not the best.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, well, there you go.
I did it. Tracy's excited. I'm excited too. We'll see what's going on.
We'll see.
We'll see what's going on
We'll
for
see.
Jeff.
Well, so far you're emotionally shy.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm like, that's the only thing I'm picking up on so
Wow.
far.
Yeah, that seems about right. Well, nailed it.
So what I do is past, present, future, like the overall feeling for like the energy of the reading, and then like outcome. So this is the outcome card. This is past, present, future. And so like these cards represent like the main part, but then I clarify them with other cards just so I can see what they mean together.
So are you just shuffling and then like?
Yeah, I'm just like, I like concentrate on it until like I feel like, and sometimes cards will fly out like on their own, and I always hope for that to
That'd be
happen,
Cool.
That would be
but
very cool.
it doesn't always happen, so.
That's a rude card.
Valley Spirit
I know.
Communications says hello from California. Hello, Valley Spirit
What's
Communications.
up? I think that's Tammy, if I remember correctly,
That'd be cool.
from out there. And if that's the case, I have. Where's it at? Where's it at? I hit
They-
a button.
her and
We're
Mandy know
back.
each
I was
other.
like, we
We're
disappeared.
back.
So
We're back.
we-
I hit a wrong button. My bad.
Jeff volunteered to be the what do you call it? A respondent, or like I don't even know what you would call a person that's getting a reading. Is there a word for
The
that?
cool guy.
Guinea pig.
Like, I don't know that there's like a term.
So she's doing a reading for Jeff. So it's specifically for him. It's not like she's communicating whatever. But after she's done with that, if you guys want to try questions, then she might be able to answer some for you.
Term for
Yep,
that?
you're right. It's Tammy. Tammy.
I have a button for you, but it's not working right now, so
Oh,
sorry.
Okay, for your past, you got 7 of Wands, the Moon, Wheel of Fortune, and 8 of Cups. To a lot of people, that's not going to mean anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about.
It actually like looks like you're coming out of like a phase, like emotional ups and downs.
Yeah,
Coming
that's
out of a
true.
phase, like you're kind of pondering like where you want to go.
Yeah,
Like,
that's also true.
so that's your past. I mean, you know what your past is.
Yeah,
You know,
my past is
we're
horrible.
worried about present and future. Okay, so for present, you have Page of Swords, the Sun, Knight of Pentacles, and 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is being like frustrated, not being able to see situations for what they really are. The Sun card is like marriage and commitment. But it doesn't mean like necessarily like a relationship. It can mean like business stuff too. So like if you're in the midst of creating something new, this could be like a sign that like you're getting ready to sign a contract.
Okay.
Something to that effect. Those cards don't always mean relationships. If we were doing a relationship reading, it would probably mean that. It looks like someone is about to offer you something. They're bringing a message to you.
Like real people?
And
or
it
not real?
and this could be business related because it's pentacles, so that's usually like money. Like
Okay.
so it's probably something related to business, and that's why I think this card's more like a contract, like
Okay.
something business is coming your way.
All
Maybe
right.
you'll get one of those jobs you've been applying for.
So pentacles are always good because that means money.
I need that.
And
Oh.
for future, you have King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Which Ten of Cups is like the best card that you can get, like in the deck, in my
Oh.
opinion. It's like total happiness. This right here, the Queen of Pentacles, is like whatever was offered to you, you actually accepted it. So whatever is being offered in this present moment, it
Mhm.
looks like you're gonna accept whatever it is,
Okay.
which is gonna bring you happiness. So, and like, this is a raise, money. This is like a very businessy reading.
I'll take it.
But the King of Cups is why I said like this guy is like emotionally shy, like kind of standoffish.
That sounds about right.
A little bit.
Sounds about
Like,
right, yeah.
But that's kind of like his energy. So
That's
like
about right.
for your overall like energy of the reading, we got Four of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Tower and the Queen of Cups. I kind of feel like whatever you're going through right now, like the frustration part, like coming out of that, like it's causing a tower moment, which is gonna help all this flow together.
Okay.
So like you kind of like, even like in relationships or business, like things kind of have to crumble to like for you to build it up to where you want it to be. So
Right.
that's kind of like that moment. This right here is like the joining of two people, which goes with whatever you're gonna accept here. So that's that. Now, like your overall for the whole reading, it's Three of Wands, Five of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. So kind of looks like you might have a little bit of like internal battle about accepting whatever it is that's being offered, but you are gonna take it and you're gonna get money. So.
Well,
Be like,
there should not be
I
an
think-
internal battle at all.
But I think whatever it is might like there might be like a catch, like something about it like might seem off to you, but like it will come together. So it's like you're gonna accept it and you're gonna get money from it. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's like a job or a business opportunity, but like this whole reading is just like all money. So
I like money. I
Hey.
like money.
Could be a good thing.
yeah.
Right?
So
All right.
Very cool.
sorry, no love for you.
That's all right.
But,
I'm used to it. You know, that's all
Got
right.
money.
Right? I'll take the money portion.
Right.
That's interesting though.
Very cool.
So
Interesting.
I would love to know if you end up getting a business opportunity.
We'll let you
I
know.
will let you know.
Yeah. You're like, hey, and there's like no timeline to this, so like,
Oh,
you know, I didn't really see any cards that really stuck out to me as far as like a timeline goes. Cause like usually like if you get like the same number over and over, it's like noticeable, and you didn't. So,
oh, okay.
and that will usually indicate like a timeline, but they're pretty sporadic. So
Okay.
sorry, I can't help with that.
All right.
Well, you'll know it's coming. So
Yeah.
that's good at least.
Yeah. So.
Something to
I
look
mean, I would
forward to.
definitely love to know if that
What about
happens.
Oh, you will know.
Reading.
You will
Oh.
know.
What about you? Be
Oh.
interesting.
Bubba says, how do you treat the cards that appear upside down? Do you do a reverse meaning?
I do not do reverses unless like I absolutely feel that card like needs to be read that way. I'm like, some people don't reverse read and some people do. I do not like to reverse read because I just feel like the card is what it is. But like every once in a while, like I'll get like the Lover's card upside down, and I feel like you just need to like you know that it's meant to be there like that. But I don't read them upside down.
Tammy says, been wanting to talk to you about a couple of mics you got. One pumps out EMF, the other is very sensitive microphone. Thought is they can communicate maybe over EMF.
Ooh.
Very cool.
All right.
That sounds interesting. And then Tammy says she's gonna give us money to get her button back.
I will accept that, Tammy.
Or not Tammy, sorry, Tracy. I said Tammy's name twice.
Sorry, Tammy.
Tracy is gonna give us money.
Tracy.
She's gonna buy our love.
That's the only way to do it sometimes.
Hey, there's that money that she was just talking about.
I know. It better not be it, though.
It better be more than that, right? No, I feel like it's bigger than that.
All right, good.
That's very cool.
You're gonna sign something. I don't know.
I will take it.
Sign that paperwork, Jeff. Get us that deal on the Travel Channel.
I know, right? Someday, maybe.
Hey,
you go.
never know.
I mean,
You
that
never
would be
know.
cool.
Weirder people have gotten,
I know.
like, really? You have a TV show? Okay.
Right? I know. Did you watch anything on that?
I completely
that app?
forgot about it until I got all this stuff for Christmas, and I got like really wrapped up in taking care of Christmas stuff,
Oh, okay.
and then doing other stuff around the house, and I kind of forgot about it. But I'm gonna check it out. I'm sorry
Okay.
about that. That's
Tammy loves us.
Tammy, we love you too.
I wish. Here, I can do this for you. I think I can get it to work.
Jeez.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What, Tammy?
That's cool.
It was in the cards. Sorry, Tracy.
There you go. Yes, sorry, Tracy. If you were from out of state, you'd automatically get a
Oh,
button.
I think that Tracy just deserves her own button anyway because she's our #1 fan. She's always messaging us.
But-
She's always
But
talking to
Facebook
us.
doesn't say it though.
But I just think Tracy just deserves her own button all the time.
Fair.
I don't
Tracy,
like
I got your
I
back.
don't like your logic because
That's
that takes us away from bucks.
Well, also give us something. But buy a cool new shirt. Jeff's got new designs in the
I
works.
do.
So.
I actually just posted one in the hoodie form that
Must have been while I was busy.
I did it just before you guys came.
Oh, okay. It was while I was at
it's
the
called-
Goodwill.
Because my sister-in-law was asking me what I wanted. They were doing like these cross-stitching things
Fun
for
times. Mhm.
Christmas, and she's like, "Well, what do you want?" And I froze. I was like, "Well, give me a minute. Like, let me think about this, and I'll let you know." So I ended up coming up with something that night. It was Christmas Eve, so I sent her a message, and it says, "Home is where the ghosts live," and it's got
Which
like
is true for Jeff's house.
yeah. And it's got like the two little ghost things that pop up on the screen every once in a while, or
Part of
is it
the
like part of the
babies.
new logo? So
I like those little ghosties. That was why I picked it for my hoodie.
and so I got that coming. It'd be kind of sweet.
Oh.
Probably I'm gonna put it upstairs.
Very exciting
Sweet.
times.
I know. There was something else I want to say. But
I don't know.
You brought up clothing.
Oh, that they should buy something.
Well, that is also accurate. They should.
It's cold out. Buy a beanie.
Yes, or a hoodie. There's
Or a
like 4
hoodie.
different options.
Larges are back in stock, maybe.
As of right now, they are, as far as I know.
Because I gave Jeff money like at the last live, and there was no larges then in the zip up, because that's what I like, because it gets too hot. But now it's in, and he was like, "Kim, your hoodie is ready," and I was like excited, but it's not here yet.
And she's
sorry.
like, "Merry Christmas to me."
That's true. It was only on Christmas. That was very exciting. For
Yeah.
me.
I just happened to look, and I was like, "Fuck yes, finally."
Hell yeah. So if anybody has a question, she will do her best to help you out with that. I don't know what
You
else.
say somebody has a question?
No, I said if anybody has
Oh,
questions.
I
Yeah.
I was
thought
like,
you
I
said
didn't see
somebody
it.
has a question.
No, yeah,
I
just
say,
ask a
I don't see
question.
one.
But it's easier, obviously, because you're not here to do a yes or no. If you want a more in-depth reading, you'll have to schedule some time
You know,
with
and
our
there's
lovely
a
friend.
and there's a crawl going on with her info and the promo deal. As long as you mention the promo code.
Promo code
Ghost.
Ghostly Hauntings.
Nope,
Oh,
just
shit.
Ghost.
Promo code GHOST.
And my normal readings are usually a lot longer. Like,
Right.
a little bit more in depth, but
Yeah. It was
I'm
free,
just,
Jeff.
Just kidding.
Damn. Damn,
I'm
Jeff.
just kidding.
well,
Damn.
the thing is I could ramble to you all day about your life, and you will care.
And
Everyone else is gonna be like, okay, I'm bored.
Right. Like,
But I mean, yeah, it's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, fuck.
I just want to know.
Like I did a video reading for her, and it was 30 minutes long, and then
Mm-hmm.
she
Damn.
came over, and then it ended up being like 4 hours we sat there.
Wow, you're time log over there.
Hey, you know,
Hey,
if it works, it works. You know, right? Our live studio audience just got a reading.
Yeah. The quiet one, 'cause she doesn't cheer or anything like that.
That's
so
okay. She's vibing.
No.
She's hanging out.
she's not like in the background.
Should be.
But if she was too loud, you'd be like,
Should be.
you're being too
I know.
loud.
Or just be
So
like,
She's not gonna be able to win. Every once in a while. In the background.
you
I
know,
mean,
now I'll tell you too, when she was doing mine, she was trying to do the video and she said like weird stuff was happening and then she couldn't upload it, and that's why I had to show up and do it in person.
As
Oh,
soon
really?
as I sat down to do a reading, I was sitting by my window, and all of a sudden this big gust of wind came through the window, and it was like loud. I was like, I feel like I shouldn't do this right now, but I promised her I would get it out.
right.
So, like, I did the reading, and then I tried uploading it, and it just wouldn't upload. I'm like, all right, well, there's a reason for this. I'm like, you need to come be read.
Where
And
are
everything
you?
was the same, but
Tracy
one
wants
element.
to know where you're located, or like you do video, obviously.
Yeah, I do video. I'm in Flushing, so like I can do like a live reading if you wanted to come. Like,
Yeah, and then so yes, Tracy, she does have a store that it'll come across the thing, and we'll also post it.
yeah, you
in
can contact
for
me
you,
through
or just send it to
email.
you.
Would probably be easiest, and I'll put that in there. Right.
Was
Very
it?
quick.
I was to say you can just put a comment on our live chat, and so she's gonna post the information for you right now.
Online
Yes.
store. Email.
Of her, yeah,
At least
of her
my
information.
email,
Right.
yeah.
So that's how you're gonna contact her, and then you guys can talk about hammering out details and figuring out when and where, and if you want to do video or safely in person or whatever.
Yeah, we can wear masks if you want during the reading, so that's not a problem.
Cool. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I always
Awesome.
prefer in person if possible.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to read someone's energy that way.
Right. That makes sense. There she
Yeah.
is.
Because I don't really get
That's
the
my
whole,
email.
Like, over the phone thing, you know, like what was her name? The Chloe or Cleo
Oh,
or
Miss
something?
Cleo. That
Yeah.
was fake though.
Well, I know, but I mean, people like that, I just don't
Right.
get, like, you're over the phone. I don't,
Yeah.
how,
Yeah, how
the
does it
hell
work?
do you know?
Then
Yeah,
We'll have to ask Michelle after she starts her thing.
yeah,
Right? Yeah. Anyway. I
Yeah,
know she said she was gonna start doing some over the phones.
yeah.
I've done a lot of video readings, and it's, like really on point with a lot of things, but it's like if you have someone in person with you, you can really, like, even if they're not saying anything, you can still vibe off their energy a
Right.
lot better.
No, that makes more
So-
sense. Yeah. It's like try to ghost hunt remotely probably doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
I don't even know.
right.
Hey guys, walk me around. I'm gonna view this. Oh shit! I saw something. I'm hearing something.
Yeah.
Though oddly enough, I do feel like, especially when I've done the podcast stuff, we'll be talking and I'll use my Echo Buds. That way, it's just like really close. I don't have to have like my speaker turned up loud,
Right.
you know.
Makes sense.
But I do feel like there's something coming through, like there's some other person or like being in a sense that comes through and is talking. Like I can't make it out necessarily, but yeah, there's something. And
Interesting.
half the time I'm like, did you guys hear that? Was that you? And they're like, what are you talking about? Okay, it was me. Like I don't know. Am I going crazy? And
Well,
then
you know,
with
your
the-
spirits like your Alexa devices.
I know,
so.
right? But it was this last time we didn't have one, but the one before this past Friday, week before this past Friday, there was another one. I was like, okay, I'm like, did you guys hear that one? And the guy we were talking to, he's like, I heard that. I don't know what it was saying, but I heard that. I'm like, I'm not going crazy.
That was fine, Jeff. Not about that.
It's just weird.
No, I get
It's
it.
just weird.
So
But
maybe we
yeah,
want to get an Alexa now.
You should.
No, they're very
Just to
handy.
see.
They
Especially
are.
like when I'm doing readings, it'd be like if it just pops out.
Yeah, you never know.
You should. I've it's been a while now. It's been a couple of months, but the one that's in my kitchen, because I've been working from home, and I was sitting on the couple steps there between the kitchen and the living room, and I was messaging. I think I was messaging Kim, or it was like our little group chat that we have, and I was just sitting there talking. All of a sudden, she just starts reading this story, and it's a little kid story, and I was super confused as to why, because the movie I had going on, there's a lot of gunfire going on at that moment, so I know that nothing asked like in a roundabout way.
Is one of the spirits a kid?
That's the one from the haunted house that
okay.
I talked to you.
Which the haunted house is like.
It's
right up
literally
the
like
road.
5 minutes away.
Okay.
And there used to be this, well, there still is this thing, but back before they did like voice stuff to like recording like what you're saying, like you could read back like what was asked, you know, and I haven't done that in years, so I was like, well, there's got to be a way still, and it took me a few minutes to find it because they changed it, but then you could actually listen to what was asked, and clear as day,
I heard it. Mhm.
clear as day, it goes, Alexa, tell me a story. Love you, girl.
The Lucky Harvest.
Alexa, stop.
Oh,
No. But yeah, I started reading a kid's story.
Talking back.
And
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Talking back to you.
clear as day. I didn't get a
That's
good
crazy.
recording on that one because I was just having
And
people
then
listen
we
to
didn't
it.
know that it like you only had so long to listen to
Yeah,
it.
you only
Now
have like
it's
2
gone,
weeks, so now it's gone. I didn't like record it with my voice recorder or
Oh.
anything.
which is a bummer.
And then what's it been? Maybe a month now since the last time I was walking back from my bathroom into the kitchen, and all of a sudden I'm hearing, I don't know the answer to that question, you know, please try again. And I was like, I was in the bathroom. I'm like, I was in the other part of the house, like what's going on?
Right.
So immediately I got my phone and I was digging through it, and it was back to back, you know, within the same like 10 seconds or something. It goes,
Mhm.
a male voice was like, I think it just said her name, you know, like prompted her, and then there was like a female voice that goes Prime. And I was like, that's not going to get you anywhere, but that's awesome, because again, it was clear as day. It was, I mean, it's like an EVP.
You trying to go shopping?
But you
Yeah.
don't have to try and worry about the white noise. Like, it just came through as if it was me talking, and it,
It's never happened
Catching
on
my
mine.
voice.
No, my apartment's not haunted, but
um,
my papa just said our lady that lives at our house, our robo lady,
mhm,
the one, but we set her off too. So
mhm. But yeah, it's like the 2 times, and I was just like, okay.
Yes.
Like that first time caught me off guard, like so bad.
yeah,
I'm like, why are you reading me
That was
a
wild.
child story?
I'm so scared right now. Why?
I know that's why you said it is like you were watching something that had gunfire, and I was like, well, if one of the spirits were a kid, maybe it was like it wanted something to, like maybe it was scared.
It was to get my attention, because when Emily comes over and visits, she's done it in the morning too, and I have to be like, because if I sleep on my couch, I'm like, Emily, it's too early. Like, I can't talk to you right now.
She's 8.
I know, but she'll turn on my audio receiver in my living room there, my surround sound speakers. Like, she'll turn it on. And at first, the first time I did it, I thought I rolled over onto the remote,
Yeah.
and it was on the ground. So I was like, well, that wasn't me. And then it was like the next morning, or it was like a couple days later or something, it happened again. And I was still baffled. I'm like, why does this keep turning on? And then it occurred to me, I was like, oh, Emily, are you here? And something else happened, and I was like, what's up, girl? And so, because that's our thing, like, she'll light up a candle or something when I'm up there to let me know that she's, you know, within the area, you know, so we can talk or something. And that's her thing, like, before she would actually turn on one of my lights up here in my living room. I was cleaning one day, and all of a sudden my main light just popped on, like my main lamp up there just turned on, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like, did I say something that triggered? Because I was just trying to, you know, talking to myself in a sense to remember, like, okay, I got to remember to do this or that, you know, like, did I say something? And I was like, I don't know, so I turned it off. And then the next day I was watching TV and all the lights were off, and I'm just laying there, and all of a sudden it pops back on. I was like, oh, hey Emily, what's going on? But working from home, like I was always up there with my computer, you know, watching something. So there wasn't really a way for her to let me know she was there. So that was a way for her to be like, hey, I'm here. She had, and I confirmed it was Tom, that he had triggered it, you know, asking for a story to let, you know, so that I would know that she was here. I mean, it really confused me at first.
Oh.
It was very odd, but I realized that's what it was. And oddly enough, that day, I was too tired. I was just on the couch, and, you know, I had the TV going, and I had the one little lamp off to the back corner there on. And when I go to bed at night, except lately because I just haven't been feeling anything, I'll usually like, all right guys, going to bed, you know, blah blah blah. And I was in the middle of doing that, and as soon as like the word good before I could finish good night, that little lamp turned right off. I was like, good night, and I was like,
Okay.
I was like, oh girl, thank you.
Yeah, it is quiet here though. This right now, like today, like
Yeah.
it's weird. Like Joel's not even in the corner moving things around.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I think it's just because of the way I've been lately
Mm-hmm.
that they probably just like, no,
Or like-
leave him alone.
Yeah.
'Cause I try not to. I try not to. I just haven't really. Not that I'm ignoring them. I just haven't really been like, what's up?
Right, right. That's fair. That's fair.
Because I sing to them. They don't like
Do you sing horribly?
it. It's not even a song. What I probably do. It's not even a song. It's just be like, I walk inside my door. I'll be like, guys, I'm home, and like I'll continue on, and that's my way of encouraging them if I'm trying to talk to them, like with my dowsing rods, and they're just kind of like, I don't know if we want to really talk today, but they're like been answering. It's just been slow, and then they're just like, I'm like, it's like I'll sing. I'm like, I'll sing for you, and they're just like, whoop.
They're like, oh no, I don't want to hear
We're
that.
good,
No,
we're
thank you. It's a no from me,
It's
dog.
part of my encouragement, but because I know they're just like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff though.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good times always over here.
Always, always.
They always mess with Kim, which is great.
Yeah, they like teasing me.
And literally when because we were upstairs, we were doing a quick video, and she had a wig on, and literally had the spirit box going just for the noise. And what was it that was
They
said?
said that
It's like-
usually they didn't recognize me because usually I look like a boy.
yeah.
Oh.
Because she's like, hey,
Let's
it's,
talk about that.
you know, I was like, hey guys, I'm like, you know, Kim's here, like, you know what you guys can, you know, mess with and blah blah blah. And yeah, it was like a few minutes later or something like that, and it was like, you always look like they were like, you look like a boy or something like that. And
Because we
I
were doing
died
like a
laughing.
real investigation. We were doing a side project for a friend of mine where
Mhm.
she didn't really need like our actual evidence. She just needed a video of somebody doing the
yeah,
procedure basically. And but we had it on anyway, just for like you said, the background sound, or it'd be easier for him to edit it that way. And we were like, we never know what we're gonna get because we don't really go into the attic very much. And they were just like teasing me about looking like a boy, which is okay. I don't mind.
yeah, it was
Oh,
It was
Bubba's,
funny.
Bubba's gonna tell. Oh, Bubba's doing tarot cards at home apparently.
or
I laid 3 cards for the past. It's death, future devil,
He's going
and
rogue.
future. I have the fool. How would you interpret
Bubba's
that?
gone rogue.
Oh,
Sounds
Nice.
horrible.
Wow. Oh, Bubba.
well, it looks like you're gonna die, my man. Sorry.
Oh.
You
I don't really
You need
know,
to get it
though.
together.
He's like, I really just felt it.
I really. I don't know, Bubba. I don't know. That doesn't sound good.
Well, did you read his comment above? He goes, my echo just went off, and then it's like when you told her to stop, it paused my TV.
It did though. It does that. It
Does
does. Yeah. Because we have the fire stick. It's right in the same room.
Yeah.
So she'll and she's connected, so she'll pause
Oh,
her TV.
okay. That's
But I
super
guess yeah,
funny
that's
though.
that's a question for Maggie, not for
Yeah.
any of us. I don't know the answer to that.
Well, I don't really read cards that way. Like I have to clarify everything, so I don't know just by 3 cards what those would mean for somebody.
There you go. I don't know either.
I don't either. Like,
It doesn't sound great.
that doesn't really, like, those 3 cards together really,
Are you sure you just didn't like put them out there so that
Yeah, that's.
you could try and mess with her and
You could be. He's
I'm like, I need to clarify stuff when I do it because I can't
So what
read
you
off.
would do then is be like,
I would like
4 cards.
Yeah,
to
I
see.
do 3 cards for each card that I lay out, past, present, and future. So I clarify each card with 3 more cards, and it like tells a story.
Hmm.
So like some people, they can look at one card and know what it's gonna mean, and sometimes that does happen. But I still always like to clarify, just because like I want to be able to explain more. So
No, that makes
But yeah.
sense to me.
I don't really just read off one card.
Well,
though.
so
Like,
how do you feel about like Bubba? He's going rogue, trying to read himself.
going real.
Do you think that
I mean, like,
person
I mean,
can
yeah,
accurately read themselves?
what are your
I guess
thoughts
is a
on
solid
that?
question.
Yeah, you could totally read yourself. I read my own cards all the time. Some people think that you shouldn't. I personally do all the time.
Right.
I try to do more like when I read my own cards, like about a situation, not like just like a general about myself.
Oh, okay.
So like it's like I'm trying to answer a question for myself. Like I read my own cards.
I mean, what inspired you to learn how to do it? for yourself?
I don't know. I've always been interested in that kind of stuff.
It's
One
not
day I was
easy.
like, no, I'm gonna get some tarot cards and just kind of like learn.
And then you were like, I like this.
Yeah, and I did it for like 2 years, and I like took a break and didn't do it for a couple years, and I had to kind of relearn everything, and then ever since I've kind of just done it here and there. Just do it more for fun, I guess,
Right, yeah.
like because I enjoy doing it.
Right.
So,
Well, it's good.
yeah.
so did you read books and stuff on it then?
Yeah, you had to read books. Like you can you can pull your book out. Like normally, if you buy a deck, it comes with a book, so it will tell you what each card means. But like if you don't know how to like interpret it, it's just like reading crap. Like you
There's
have
a lot of like technical.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
I
it's just like if you just read it for what it is, you're just gonna not understand any of it, especially if you have
Right.
multiple cards. You have to be able to piece it together, what they mean together. So, like that's why I like to clarify, because like if I see a card, and we're like, oh, death card, like well, you might die, like or
I was waiting for
like,
that,
and it
well,
usually never means that, but like
Right.
a death card is more like like
A
an
change.
end of a situation, a big change. Like it's, you're coming into something different. Like, so but the cards that come with it could totally change how you read that card. So for each person, it's going to be obviously very different, like what comes with it and how you read it.
Now, did you actually like read, books like you go to a bookstore based on like what other people have done, or like
I actually,
teaching books from that? I don't really know what's all out there.
I've read
but-
the books that come with my tarot cards, and I read, like the Oracle ones are a little bit different, but I've actually bought like an actual book, like
Okay.
separate before, from like Barnes and Noble, and like, like it gives you a different take versus what comes with the cards.
Well, because the ones that come to the card is only like
Yeah,
that
it's
big.
Right.
small. Like this deck actually came with like a pretty decent sized book. So, but it was like a beginner's kit.
Right.
And I've had this for a while, but like these are my favorite cards to use. Like I bought other decks that are newer.
What's
and
the difference between decks?
Like the size of the cards. Some of them have different pictures on them. Like, of course, the devil.
Like
The
different
devil's
artists.
like right there.
Oh,
when
there
I
he
pick
is.
up the cards.
Right.
Like these, they have different images. These are oracle cards, so like they have like answers. These are like the yes and no ones. Like,
Right.
like I told her, I was like, think of a question in your head. You don't have to say it out loud. And then I like shuffle it till I feel like it's time to flip it, and that's your answer. You don't ever have to tell me what the question is, but it's an answer for yourself.
Right.
So like I do that usually like in conjunction with I have several oracle cards decks. So I'll do like 3 other like pulling of those oracles while doing these. So it's kind of like you get some answers for certain questions, because this is more of a general. This is like a
Right.
general reading. So like if you have a specific question you want to ask, then I do that, a deck like that. And then I have these ones that are like, these are romance cards. Like,
Ooh.
Ooh.
yeah, so Like if I'm doing a romance reading, these are the ones.
So people can be like, I specifically want to like talk about my love life, and
Yes.
get out those cards.
Yep. So I'll do like the regular tarot, and then I'll do that in conjunction with it.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you categorize like romance?
Yeah.
Money, business.
Yep.
Just general.
Like with him, I
life?
did a general reading, so it was
Right.
like whatever comes out,
Yeah.
and like I said, like everything that came out with his cards, even like he got a marriage card. I don't take that literal. That's a marriage card.
Right.
Like to me, like when I looked at the other cards that came with it, it's like okay, like there's like a joining of something. There's like a signing of a contract, like because he had so many business type cards,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, makes
That's so that's how.
And I think that kind of goes along with like what Bubba, whether it was like a little test or
Yeah.
whatever, that you can't always go by exactly like just this.
Nope.
You kind of have to go, well, what does that mean? And I think when I've seen it done before, it's just been like, well, that's that.
See, I can't, and I don't
And-
ever understand that when I see it. And I have seen like, especially like in movies when they like have a tarot reader. It's like they pull 3 cards and it's like that's your reading. I'm like, I don't get that. Like,
Right.
We have a question. Tracy has a question.
Oh, Tracy. Okay. Whenever you have a question, just go ahead.
And type it.
I don't know.
You guys type us the questions. Or type us the
Or
question.
she don't even have like.
Or
if she-
just, type or think the question.
Yeah, she don't have to actually type the question, but I can do a pull for her and.
It's up to you, Tracy. I know I just
She
typed
don't
that
want
as a
to.
response
She
just to
really-
bump the chat. But,
If she wants to, she
Okay,
can,
so
she
I'm
can do a
shuffling for
private
Tracy
message
right
too.
now. So
what was I saying? You can either, if you want to type it so everybody else can answer or see the answer, or whatever. I'm not making
Or
any
you can
sense right
just
now.
send us a
Or
message.
you can just think it, or you can private message our page. But just let us know when you're ready, I guess, Tracy. And I know we have a little bit of a delay, so that'll give her a minute to shuffle her cards. Doodly doo.
Should get a song going when we have
A
down
little
for a
bit,
second.
yeah.
Yeah.
Play a little music. Nicole, sing for us.
I know, we need to get a theme song. We need to get a
I'll
theme
write us
song.
the theme song.
Right.
Bubba, that you gotta write us the theme song. Bubba and Chris, get on
Yeah,
that.
get
Get
on
out
it
your
right
guitars and write us a Ghostly Hauntings theme song. And I want my name in it at least once.
Wow.
Me too.
I just want you to be
Okay,
like,
so I'm gonna go ahead and pull Tracy's card. So whatever her question was, I'm not sure what it is, but we are.
we're going.
thinking.
Okay, she's
she's
thinking.
thinking.
Okay.
Okay,
It's like-
cool, Tracy.
All right, keep thinking. Let me know when you're ready. I'll just keep shuffling.
Or she think that means she's ready, right? Tracy, if you're ready, let us know.
With the delay, it's hard. It's like
I know, we got that 1 minute
Yeah.
delay.
Yeah.
Ghostly Hauntings, they investigate the paranormal.
I love it already. Love it already.
Brandy's here too. See? What's your name in it?
I didn't like that part of the
We're
song.
gonna lock Mandy in the closet and make her sit in a tiny chair.
Why don't you write the song? Damn.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think that Tracy is just mentally thinking her question, so like, I think you're good, whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
She
All right.
hasn't said anything else.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull the card, and the answer is be assertive.
B,
I
assertive.
don't know. Yeah, there's a glare. It's like the answer is be assertive.
Oh, yay, there you
Oh,
go.
now
Like
she's
just,
ready.
right? She
Yeah.
said ready and she said
Ready
your answer is
now.
be assertive. Cool.
So
I'm
I
just
don't know
gonna
if
type
that. I don't
that.
know if that helps, but
I'm just gonna type that in case it doesn't come across on the thing.
Ready.
There you go. Cool. Very interesting. And anybody else, like, if you want to think about it, and just let us know. I guess if you say you have a question, just type, "This is my question," or "I have a question and I'm thinking it," and then she'll shuffle and answer it. That way,
Yup.
we'll be good to go. And if we get more than one person, it'll just go in the order that we see the question. I guess.
Definitely, yup.
So we have about a half an hour left. So that to spend that time with each other.
What about you?
What about me?
I
You want her to read me?
Yeah.
I mean, if she wants to, that's fine.
I want to read it.
You
Alright.
want to?
Mandy is
I'm
really
here.
curious
I
about
want to know.
me.
I want to know things.
She wants to
She
know.
wants a relationship reading.
I am married.
Kelly, please.
Maybe
Well, that
Bubba's gonna
doesn't
do
always
something
mean
this
anything.
small. Now you know in advance.
I don't know. You know, sometimes, but you know, that's marriage. Should I drive him crazy?
You probably drive him crazy.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. For sure. Hope he's listening to me on the speaker. That'd be cool. Loudspeaker. Bubba, you got the speaker on? Yeah, the neighbors are hearing me talk. They're used to it. Oh, girl, she's home.
Let's make it fun and do a false reading.
Oh, shit. No.
You were so serious about like, all right.
Tracy says she's not very assertive. Work on it, girl. Work on it.
Be assertive.
You got to.
Well, whatever
if
it
you
is,
don't
you need to
stand
be
up for
assertive.
yourself, nobody else is gonna do it for you.
That's true.
Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, just find that inner asshole and just unleash it.
Oh, Lordy.
Jeff takes that advice too seriously sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my own advice. What are you talking about?
He goes in the mirror and he's like, today you're gonna be an asshole. And he just
Oh,
does
I don't
it.
even have
He
to look
goes
in the
out
mirror.
every day and
Like,
just chooses
I wake up in the morning and it's like be an asshole.
Yeah,
Done.
done. Tracy, I believe in you. I think you can do it. Be assertive. Don't put up with garbage.
Be an asshole.
There's a difference between being assertive and being an asshole, Jeff.
But asshole's taking it that one extra
Yeah, it's,
step.
like,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
right over that line.
Yeah. So
Get out your sass
you
machine.
get what you want even better.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
It's good.
Because they
I
know
like
you're
it.
being
I like
serious about
We're
it.
not messing around.
Yeah.
We're not fooling around.
Right?
Aggressive and assertive.
Yup.
Bubba said loud and clear. So yeah, someone's
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. I respect you.
So should we make like sex noises then? So your neighbors are
Oh,
no?
gross.
All
I
right.
hear enough of that from them.
Oh, fair. All right.
My child is listening too. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
maybe he might have his headphones on talking to his
Plus your
girlfriend at
neighbor
this
wants to-
point.
Your neighbor still wants to beat me up.
No, they moved.
Oh,
They
they
moved.
did?
They moved.
Wants to beat you up.
Yeah, Mandy, we had a motorcycle for a little bit over the summer, and she came over and Bubba was like, she was like, she thought that the motorcycle was Bubba's motorcycle, and it was her neighbor's motorcycle, and she lifted up the cover, and the neighbor was like, why are you touching? I'm like, whoa.
Calm down.
But yeah, she was like, I thought it was my friends, they live here. And the lady was very sassy about
She was
it.
very sassy.
Oopsies.
But she doesn't live there
She
anymore.
not? Oh,
No, she moved. Austin, like the older lady that used to live across the hall from us, are like the only ones that have lived there. Like everybody else is like a rotating
Oh,
thing. I had to actually make a complaint about my neighbor below me. If they can hear me, you suck. Don't smoke in your bathroom.
whoa.
Yeah, don't mess with Kim.
Beast. Nice.
I almost went down there and knocked one day because it was seriously, it smelled like somebody was like chain smoking
Seriously?
in my bathroom. Like all my laundry, my towels, everything smelled like smoke.
Ugh.
And I was like,
weird.
none of us smoke.
Yeah.
Like, that's gross.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
That's not
If
okay.
we smoke anything, it doesn't
Yeah.
smell like that.
Right.
It was wild. I didn't like it, but they figured it out, or the email that I sent the property manager made its way back to them.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. That should have definitely done it.
Like it does linger in your
Yeah.
clothes, your laundry.
Well, it's
your
bad.
hair.
Like I would get it if one of us was a smoker, and it's like,
Mhm.
oh, or if I was hanging out with somebody who was smoking. Like, yeah,
Right.
your shirt's gonna smell like cigarettes.
Right.
But this smelled like bargain basement cigarettes. Like not even
Like stale.
like like the cheap shit that like my stepdad smokes. He doesn't watch this. Even if he did, it's still true.
Wow.
You're feisty tonight.
I'm feisty
I
every
love
day.
it.
I drink too many Coca-Colas.
Damn.
What? Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Delicious.
It used to be delicious. Yes.
Yeah. Would it have cocaine in it?
Yeah.
So my daughter calls it. She's like, I need my cocaine. I'm like,
Girl.
you're 12. She's talking about Coke.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Kids, they're funny.
But you know, to kids, that is like cocaine.
Right?
Okay. We got the 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 5 of Swords.
Pentacles sounds promising.
Well, it's coming. This is your past. You're like, it's money improvements. Good news. It looks like you had some empty cups before, so it's kind of like an improvement in your money. Being optimistic. So.
In my
I'm not
past, I had money?
Yeah. No, it's saying that like this is your past. Like you're being optimistic about getting money. So that might be like what the rest of the reading is about. But it looks like you might have had some money issues, and it's getting better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd say that's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let's see.
Give me that stimulus.
And it's still like money improvements, like
Oh.
right now, like present.
You played the lotto, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bubba plays it all the time, so maybe.
Like frustrations. I almost want to say kind of be like wary of if you are doing business with somebody new.
Okay.
So watch for,
I will
this is
watch for
present,
that.
so if you're getting ready to do business with somebody new.
Not yet, but I'll keep my eye out.
Right.
Especially if they have an attitude problem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
No, that's not new.
Is this her?
That's not new.
I'm like, there's like some like attitude there. I'm
Wow.
like,
Hey,
I
sure
feel like
Kim-
it's like a pushy person. Like someone's trying to push you into something.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's
Sounds
like,
like Kim's
got-
doing the pushing. in the end.
I am, no,
Right.
I'm the pushy one. I am usually the pushy one, so usually if people
So,
try to push
like,
me, I don't like
kind
it.
of be
so.
careful. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
watch
know.
out for that.
Wow.
Dang.
I don't know if it's talking about her or someone else.
I don't
but-
think so.
I don't think so. Either, but- and let's see, we got the Hierophant, Justice, Hangman, and Temperance. Jeez. Give me a second on this one.
Wow.
Why you gotta be
You're
complicated?
complicated.
That's why we can't have nice things.
I know, right? I'm sorry. I'm so cool.
Are you though?
I got a stiff neck, man. It's been like for a week. It hurts so bad.
I feel like you really need to like watch out for something like legally, like
Ooh.
binding that's coming towards you. Like,
Oh shit. Wonder what that could be.
I don't know, but all these cards are like, it's like a warning.
Even Bubba. Oh shit.
I don't think it's something that like you're doing right now. I think it's something that's like coming towards you, like that maybe you don't know about yet.
Mhm.
Just like be careful, like mindful of like anything new with someone that you don't know very well.
Okay.
So you got 10 of Pentacles this is for the overall energy for your reading. You got King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. So it looks like you like have like a really good like solid foundation. So I don't see like whatever this is like really affecting you as long as you keep your eyes open.
Okay.
'Cause you got money coming towards you. So
Hell yeah, give me some money.
be smart about whatever that is though. Like
Yeah.
So but whatever it is, it's like you're kind of frustrated and you're getting through it and you're gonna get money. So like I don't know if it's a business opportunity or what, but the outcome, you got the Emperor, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. So yeah, like you have a really solid foundation to work off of. You have like great stability. So whatever like business you got going on right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if this has to do with your marriage because I don't know like how stable your marriage is, but
It's pretty good.
it's like your person is like got your back.
Oh
So-
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So maybe
Not just because he's watching.
Right.
no, but it's like I feel like he might see it before you do, whatever this bad thing is.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes he
So-
does. Yeah, that's true. He warns me about stuff. He's like, watch out
So
for
if
that
he
shit.
gives you advice, I would
Mhm.
really like take whatever he tells you into
Mhm.
consideration because I feel like he's like really stable.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I don't know, but yeah, watch.
Okay, there's all
Watching
these stuff that has actually recently happened also.
This
Or
is
is it
this is
all-
stuff like that stuff is more like coming into now into the
Okay.
future. So it
Because we
probably
just
hasn't
recently,
happened.
like, not to go without going into like too much of dirty laundry and stuff that other people don't need to know. We did just recently go through like some legal shit that didn't necessarily go the way we wanted it to.
Okay, gotcha.
But it wasn't anything terribly life changing. It just
Right.
didn't go the way that we wanted it.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, so that's like present moment to future. So I don't know if it's something else that might still be popping off of
Mhm.
something else completely different, or if it's from that.
Because there was a pushy bitch involved that.
I was like,
Bubble,
there's
the one I'm
definitely
talking
someone
about.
that's like, you need to watch out for someone. They're like
Yeah.
trying to push you into something.
Well, I'm
that
still gonna watch
doesn't-
out, but it's also like lining up with some situations that happened with us in the last 2 years.
Gotcha.
So it's like kind of weird.
Whatever it
All at
is,
the same time.
it's gonna come to an end, and it's gonna be a good situation as long as you keep your eyes open and
Mm-hmm.
you see money though.
Bubba said it's working.
I see money,
I guess. Money.
and it's
I
not
wouldn't
like
mind.
another signing of an agreement, so maybe it's got something to do with.
Maybe Jeff and I are both gonna sign something.
Oh, we're gonna make some money.
I mean, I signed that contract here for
Because
years.
you guys
at the
both
haunted
got
house.
like, you guys both got like the same cards for.
Interesting.
I got mine first.
Because she read you first.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
out.
I got mine first. That's all that
I'm
matters.
like,
Okay, well that's
so
cool.
just keep your eyes open.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
I
that's
will.
kind of.
That's cool.
I hate telling people bad things.
Right.
No,
I'm
that's
like,
fine.
I'm sorry.
No, not everything goes your way.
Because that's not like really a bad thing as long as you do something about it before it becomes a bad thing.
right, and then definitely to be able to watch for it is interesting. It's cool. You got
Yeah,
15 minutes?
any yes or no?
I didn't know. Just my husband was like, "It's working. Yes or no?" I don't know. Is it? It's cool.
This is
I'll
very
tell you.
I
interesting.
know.
I'll
I
tell
wish.
you guys
I wish I
after
would have
we're
got
done.
like more of an intuitive feeling about what it was, but it's like I wasn't getting anything. I'm
No,
just like,
it's
it's
okay.
something-
I'm used to people not getting intuitive stuff off of me, so I don't know why, but everyone tells me
I
I'm
still
a
feel like a weird vibe from it though, and I can't put my finger on what it is.
You got your bubble up too.
Yeah.
I always got
Not
that
the crack.
bubble, you know, I'm a tough nut to crack.
I'm probably gonna wake up in the middle and I'll be like, I
That's
need to
it.
tell her something.
Hey, that's okay, you know.
That happens to me sometimes. I'm like, that's what that meant. So if you get any weird messages from me,
Cool, I look forward to it.
Right.
I love weird messages. I wake up to them almost every day. I'm in charge of a whole bunch of weirdos, so I get like the whole haunted house will just be like all of a sudden one day it's like everybody's messaging me about something weird.
oh, I get a lot of weird
Oh, yeah.
messages too, but not of that nature.
So and so are fighting, and then I gotta work it out.
Mediator.
Or
Yeah.
so-and-so's dating, they broke up.
Yeah. I don't ever want
Oh,
to
they-
tease someone
I wasn't-
again.
I
And they
never
work
wanted to
together.
see them
Yeah.
again with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, know that one. Definitely know that one.
Uh
It was a long time ago.
Our audience is quiet.
They are
It's 8
quiet.
people. One of them is Bubba. Bubba, do you have a yes or no question for my new friend?
Yeah, ask something so we know like.
Yes.
We got 15 minutes left, and I mean, we can just talk amongst ourselves. Jeff is tired. He's having a rough
yawning.
week.
Exhausted.
He's ready for his contract of this.
I
week.
am. I don't know what
He's
it
like,
is,
"Where's
but-
the paperwork?"
Where's
I know it's
that
funny 'cause,
money?
Like you guys got two of the same cards, and I'm like, maybe it's like I don't know.
Maybe A&E's gonna call me.
Bubba said he's very happy with my reading.
Oh.
It does.
You gotta have her back though. You gotta have her.
Oh
back.
yeah, we always have each other's back. That's why we've been
That's
married
why I was like,
for 20
I feel like
years.
he's gonna see it, whatever it is, before you do. I'm like,
Yeah, one of us will
because
usually
it kept
see,
showing like the man
Yeah,
in the relationship, like.
Oh snap!
Well,
He's the
like-
head of the
Like
house.
he's gonna see. I don't think that's true though.
We're equals.
But I do feel like
Yeah.
he's more like
Yeah.
I feel like he's more like the level-headed, like stable.
he's
like-
the quiet one.
Like I'm logically gonna think things through type of person.
We
That's
take
kinda like that
turns. I
energy.
think honestly, we take turns doing that, and yeah,
Probably
like, one of
depending
us-
on the situation.
Yeah, depending on the situation.
But I feel like
one of
that
us will do
situation
the
is like
other.
it's gonna be him.
Yeah, well, there you go, Bubba. You'll be right,
That makes sense.
and you'll enjoy that.
Men always love it when they're right.
Yeah, well, doesn't everybody? I like it when I'm right.
Right.
I'm always right, so it doesn't matter.
Jeff, you are not always right.
I'm always fucking right. What are you talking about? I'm always
I feel like Jeff and I were like brother and sister in a past life or something.
I'm always right.
Am I
Oh,
about
am I about to get a
a
raise?
Am I about to get a raise?
Oh.
All right, let's find out.
Maybe that's the
Oh.
money that she was seeing. Some of it.
Hmm.
Give me that
We have to
cheddar,
shuffle
Bubba.
for a minute though.
Let her shuffle. So I want to pose a question. So I was showing you that book that I got. It
Yeah,
was Dangerous Games to Play in the Dark.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too because
When are
there's
we
gonna be
gonna
some videos. I don't know.
Damn it, Jeff.
We'll wait. I got a lot to work on.
Okay, what was your question?
So for the 8 or 9 people watching,
Mm.
what have you done? You know, like nighttime things to either try and scare you or scare somebody else.
Talk about like Bloody Mary,
Yeah,
Charlie,
yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
Ouija board.
Yeah. I mean, not Ouija board because we already Ouija board.
Well, I mean,
But along those lines,
what
yeah.
I
else?
still won't
The
do Bloody
elevator
Mary.
game. Charlie uses like 2 pencils
And you got yes or no.
and yes or no. Trying to think of what the other stupid shit is that people do.
The book's got a lot, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even know what all is in there.
I don't either.
Bloody Mary, obviously.
I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I meant to bring it down and I forgot.
All right, let's go ahead and answer the
Charlie.
question while he's doing that.
Okay, ready. I'm excited
All right.
because this pertains to me also.
Bubba, I'm about to get a raise. Find out. Let's do.
In the near future.
In the near future. Look at that, Bubba. In the near future.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's yes. Very exciting. That's cool. I like it.
And he's gonna
Guess that.
share some of that with me. Yes.
I buy
That's that
merchandise.
money.
I buy merchandise from you.
Yes. All right. So this is the book that I got for Christmas. It's Dangerous Games to Play in the Dark, and it's got a guide to summoning spirits, divining the future, and invoking the supernatural.
I'm excited.
So the types of things that they have in here, you've got like party games, which is like there's light as a feather, stiff as a board. That
Yes,
one I've
I've
heard
done
of.
that. Mm-hmm.
The Answer Man, I don't know what that is
I
yet.
don't know either.
The picture game,
I don't know what that means.
or the game of 100 ghost stories.
That you just tell stories? Ghost stories?
Maybe I'll have to read
Okay.
about it. And then you've got like Bloody Mary,
Done that.
Blue Baby Blue. I don't know what that is.
Weird.
Lady Spades and the hosting game.
Don't know what either of those
I
are.
don't either.
Nope.
Then you have the midnight game.
I'm guessing you do this at midnight.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
Hide and seek alone. I gotta read about some of these. Just
yeah,
based
that
off
doesn't make
of.
any
Just
sense.
I know, just
Yeah.
based off of the thing. The bath game, the candles game.
I'm not playing the bath game with you.
I know.
Why not?
I'll wear a
Awkward.
bathing suit.
And then they've got stuff like the doors of your mind, the elevator game.
Elevator game.
You said that one.
I said that
right?
because of the movie that Matt was gonna do, and then
Oh,
it
okay.
hasn't happened yet because of Corona.
Closet to Another World, the black telephone game, the closet game, musical chairs alone. Oh, that is the corner game, the sister game,
Tia and Tamara Mori?
right? And then you got the red book game, the compass game, the fortune game, the playing card game.
I feel like some of these are just made up.
I know.
So let me see. What was that one where like the Answer Man? Let's see what that's all about.
I don't know. I did the Light as a Feather, Stiff as a Board at like a party when I was like 10. It's like the only party I've ever been to. And we did that, and then we made our own Ouija board. And there was a little boy that was blue at one point, but I thought he was just a ghost from my friend's house. So I don't think it was connected. But Lemon surprise as stiff as a board is just like a trick. It's not.
Yeah.
I still won't do Bloody Mary.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you look in a mirror long enough, you're gonna start seeing fucked up shit, especially in the dark. Your eyes are trying to make sense out of everything, and it's like, I scare myself in the mirror all the time. And I sometimes forget that I have like, those window clings that you can get at Halloween, that I have one that's like a vampire that's on my bathroom mirror, and I forget it's there sometimes.
That's a strange thing to put on your bathroom mirror.
Yeah, I like it. I put one on my mirror at the haunted house too because I don't want people to look at their reflections while I'm doing their makeup.
Oh, gotcha.
Because then they don't need to know what they look like until they're done. But then I forget what I look like sometimes when I'm walking through my room and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, that's me.
So the answer man, basically the objective, I guess you use like cell phones or something like that.
Oh, good, I have one of those.
It's basically the short of it is to call the answer man, ask him some questions, and then answer some questions in return.
So I call Bubba?
I don't know.
So,
There's a how to do it. I'm not gonna skim through
Okay.
that really quick. That's
Sounds
just
dumb.
Well, you don't know until we try it, Kim.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not going to try it. I'm just letting you know right now, objectively.
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
Am I supposed to dial 411?
All right, then the game of 100 ghost stories. That is tell. Oh, that's weird. Tell 100 strange and frightening tales without losing your nerve.
Ooh!
Campfire, anyone?
Sounds dumb.
Bloody Mary. We should all know what that one is. I hope.
Bloody Mary, I stole your baby.
And let's see here. High stakes hide and seek. Let's
So
see.
Spotlight?
So the midnight game. Survive the night.
Spotlight is a game we play at the haunted house. You turn off all the lights in the haunted house and you go and hide. And 2 people have flashlights and they have to find you. And when they find you, they hit you with the spotlight. That's why it's called Spotlight. And they have to say your name, and if they say the wrong name, it doesn't count, and you can go and hide. And if they do, like if I were to go, Nicole, and she's like, shit, that's me, and she has to go back to home base, and then I can go, if I'm still in the game, I can go and rescue her, but I can't get caught trying to go rescue her. I have to go through the maze, which is what we call where the customers can be. You can't go out into like the secret passageways. You have to only go where customers can go. And go and you can go and rescue people.
That would cheat.
That's a spotlight.
I would cheat while playing that. So.
That's why you don't win.
I know.
Tracy says, that sounds like a perfect book for you. Are you going to video and post us playing? That's the
Yeah.
plan, Tracy.
No.
That's the plan. We're going to make some videos once Jeff is back from his mental break.
Yeah.
But he's working on the part 2 of the Factory of the Dead
That'll be out this week.
video. This week, I'm excited to see it.
I know.
Just in time
Yes.
for them to be open
Yes.
for January 1st and 2nd. Factory of the Dead. Come see if a ghost scares you. See, I just advertised for another haunted house. I did it. I'm in trouble.
Big trouble.
I'll be there. But no, it's
Bruce will be there.
Bruce will be there.
Bruce
But
will
yeah,
be there.
Jeff will be there also outside doing, and maybe inside coming in his heated
Inside.
jacket.
With my heated
His
jacket.
cool heated jacket, and yeah, so we'll be there. You should come visit us, hang out. It's fun.
Visit me.
I'll be there complaining.
Nicole will be there complaining about how cold it is.
Heated jacket.
Yeah.
She's got that fuzzy coat. She's got like she killed a polar bear for her coat.
Now everyone's wondering what she's wearing.
No, you don't. No. It's our live studio audience. So yeah, if anybody has questions or anything, we have like 5 minutes left. Do you want to plug yourself again before time is up?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Let me put my email in the thing again, the chat.
Cool. So if you guys want to get
And
a
if
hold of
you
her and get a reading, that's what
Want to
you
do
would
a
do.
reading? We can do video or in person. You just email me.
Because she's doing it. The scroll's coming up too.
That was weird. I just felt like I could hear like a guy talking from like far away. I don't know. Maybe it's one of your neighbors. I don't know. It was weird.
No, I don't have male neighbors.
Oh. Well.
Jim passed away back in July.
Oh, that's right. Sad. Sorry. R.I.P. Jim.
Probably somebody in here. Who knows?
Could be maybe he's joined the crew.
Right? Right?
Mandy, is it anything I just plugged you? Do you want to
I'll show
plug
you how they fuck with Cal.
plug your event?
I did.
Do it again.
Do it again with
You're the best.
enthusiasm.
I mean, if you don't want to advertise.
I am
You know,
advertising.
Chris, I'll take her position and be co-owner with you.
No, you
She
won't. You
will
already
just-
have a job at a haunted house.
Yeah.
I can quit that one if this one's gonna pay me more money.
I don't think.
Whoa!
He said it.
The audacity.
Let's see what Bubba says.
Jennifer interrupted my question about getting
Yeah.
raised. No, Bubba, she said in the near future.
Damn it, Bubba, cry me a river.
I told her, she answered it. Yes, in the near future. Sorry, you didn't hear that part.
That's
Jeff
why. That's
walked
why
in.
I'm gonna go and be co-owner at Factories because of that shit right
Yeah,
there.
you think
Yeah,
so?
sure.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna take it over. You're now out. That's the contract.
oh, wow.
I'm saying.
Right. That's
Wow.
the big contract
Oh,
you're signing.
He's making his own contracts now.
He's making it up.
Oh,
He's making shit up now.
Show him here.
Ooh.
It's like moving right in on that.
No, I do want to start those workshops though.
Yeah, workshops.
January.
In January, we're gonna start doing that, and basically, you give us money, and we
then
teach
we'll,
you how to do things.
Yeah, with like
It's not gonna be
equipment-
free.
With like equipment, you know, learning. I mean, some of it's kind of common knowledge in a sense, but it's not to some people. So we'll
Right.
be
I was
going
gonna say
over
common
that.
knowledge if you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
but-
I mean, it'll be like 2 hours long. I'm thinking like the first hour would be like us going over it, like talking about it, and then at the end it would be like, okay, now ask your questions, or if you ask, they're not going to be answered until we get to that portion. So it'd be like an hour, a little bit more or something with like the demonstration, like talking about it, and then the last part would just be any questions.
Very cool.
That's what I'm thinking.
And there are some ways that we could do it, maybe on the Patreon also, where people could just go and pay to
Mhm.
watch it.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. But yeah, it's like not going to be something that's going to be just out on our YouTube, because obviously
Yeah.
that's going to take a lot of time and effort on mostly Jeff's part, because he knows more about the technical aspect than any of us others do that are in the group, and it's stuff that we actually know what we're doing on. Also, it's not going to be like stuff that we kind of are trying to figure out. It's going to be equipment and stuff that we already
played
know
with and whatnot.
and how to use, and less of the mystical side of things and more
Right.
science based
Right.
ghost hunting
So
stuff.
you know, you can kind of know what you're doing when if you start to use it yourself. Also, Bubba, it's YOU''RE. You are fired.
You are fired.
He knows.
And I quit.
No. So like Tracy says, so like an adventure workshop on location.
No, it'll be here in the basement, like a studio thing.
We'll do like a Zoom.
It'd probably be like a Facebook thing, honestly, like a private Facebook video.
We have to still iron out some details, but yeah, it won't be necessarily face to face, and we can maybe
Yeah.
even make the video part where we explain so that you can watch it at your leisure and then come back to us with questions later.
Yeah.
That
It'll be a trial and error
Yeah,
thing.
I was gonna
Just
say
to
that
see.
too.
Just a trial and error thing. And then I guess I was talking to, was it Matt? Was it Michelle? I don't remember, where, you know, they can be left up online too, and then, you know, charge, you know, something like after the fact, say after like a month or something, where it's like a couple bucks, like $5 to go and either rewatch it or watch it for the first time, since you know, you missed it when we were doing like a live thing for
Right.
it. So I might do that too, I don't
That'd be
know.
cool. Very cool, very cool. It sounds
Figure
like
might as
some
well just
interesting
start
things,
at
and
the
I'll be learning
beginning.
some more about this equipment in the process.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be, I'm thinking like a middle of the week thing, maybe a weekend thing, I don't know, it just depends on schedules.
Well, yeah, and if you're doing it like as the first part is a video, you can do it whenever.
Yeah.
Just the explanation part.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll talk about it.
yeah, we'll see.
We'll hammer out some ideas and thoughts.
Fine, Bubba.
Fine.
Is he mad?
No, they're just this is what they do. Pack your shit.
What
He
is
says
it?
pack your shit. This is what they do. They fight and then they make up.
My shit's already packed!
Oh goodness.
I
gracious.
disown you.
Oh no!
I
Disown.
know, I know.
Man,
That's
that's
taking it to the
crazy.
You ruined it.
You went
ruined
past
it.
the one.
Take a one.
So if there's no more questions,
Other than Bubba being sassy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything for us or for Maggie?
For
Or
our live studio
Yeah, I was just gonna
audience.
say that. That's funny. It's
It's
funny. I was just gonna be like that, or for Nicole back there, who's super quiet for being in the audience.
For any of the ghosts.
I've never heard her be so quiet.
No,
ever.
we can relate any questions for Tom and see if we get an answer.
Or Joel.
Or Joel. Any
All
of
the other ones that like
Too
to
many.
pop in. Yeah.
To the answer, Captain. Anyway, so yeah, we'll say
Alright.
bye then, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye everybody. We'll see you next
See ya.
month
You
at
guys
the
have
end of the
fun.
month. Do we have a guest next month?
I gotta line one up still. I
So
had to
if
wait
you-
till the beginning of the year, but yeah.
If you have a special skill in the paranormal world and you would like to join us as a guest, please message us.
Yep.
And we will ask you some questions about that. And other than that, we'll just be our lovely selves.
You'll see my lovely face.
I'll be here, as I'm
And
always
then
here.
just Kim and Mandy.
Yeah. And then Anna for schedule allows,
Yep.
because she's just very busy.
But you just come for this face. I know.
Oh, yeah. Mhm. That's what they come for.
That's exactly what they
I love you
Alright.
too, Bubba.
Love you, Bubba.
Alright, so we will chat with you guys later.
Goodbye.
See ya!
I'm going